had enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
Wow, it's just crazy outside. Look at all that snow. Wow. Woo. Don't even know how I made it in today.
Yeah, crazy.
Oh, I know. I live only a few blocks from the radio station, but woof. Wow. I get a few snow dogs. Dumb news can't get anything right. They got me all excited, too. I jump out of bed. I'm like, ooh, snow. Who doesn't like snow? Ran to my window. Not even a flake.
Dude, they're doing that whole scare the crap out of everybody. Look at this. Look at this, the news. They got the people are being interviewed down by the sand, little sand hills that they load up the trucks with and spread the sand. I was looking at the weather map. I'm no meteorologist, but this is another typical example of it's going to be rain.
You think it's going to be rain?
Could be a little bit of ice at first, maybe some like snow at first even.
Yeah,
because it's cold out. But they show that snow, ice, slushy rain line, and it's right in the middle of where we are. And you know they push it down to make it look worse than it is.
Sure.
And they go major snow event north and west of the area. So they mean like northern west New Jersey and upstate New York. Look at upstate, 7 to 12 inches. Look where that is. That's in like Canada.
Might as well be. Well,
it's not gonna develop into anything. It's gonna be rainy. It's gonna be a washout, but they love just scaring everybody.
The point I'm trying to make, though, it was supposed to be snowing already, and now, well, it's going to start around 11.
It's delayed.
Now it's delayed. They knew it was going to be delayed the whole time, but it makes a better story that it's going to snow as people try to get into work.
Yes, the commute. Oh, the commute could,
They're a bunch of liars.
And then they'll be like, oh, the commute home, that's going to be the one. Uh-oh.
Yeah. They're just liars. They don't know how to tell the truth on the news because it doesn't make for a good story.
Yeah.
You can't just tell the truth. You can't be the guy that goes on and goes, well, you know what? I know everyone else is getting you excited about snow, but this is, if it does happen, it's going to be after your commute. You have plenty of time to figure out if you want to go to work. And
it's going to be a changeover.
Back to you, Chip.
Rain.
Yeah.
It could be this big snowstorm. Because they're talking with people. It's like, I heard this morning on Winds. And I'm here in the Bronx talking with a livery cab driver who says he's ready for the snow.
Is he?
Are you?
Is he really?
Because, I look outside. Nothing.
Wow, every channel has some. Wow, there is this pile of salt and sand over there. There's a guy talking about school closings over there. There's some broad
airport
next to a plow. They're all getting ready. I'm sure
nothing.
I'm sure it's going to snow for a while, but it's not snowing now.
No,
like they said it would. And wow, I think it was Sam. He did a fine little job this morning. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different TV stations, all quick clips, so don't worry.
Yeah,
they're all at the Home Depot.
Oh God, why?
All 5 TV stations thought it was a good idea to go to the Home Depot. They all have some kind of manual. Oh, it's going to snow. Send our reporters to the Home Depot. That's the place to be. Tell them what they could buy to get through this snow in the year 2008.
I haven't figured this one out yet.
No, we haven't figured this one out yet.
Now they're showing footage of a car skidding around from where? Where is that?
Probably like years ago.
It wasn't here. It wasn't now.
No.
They have to show old footage of some snow on the road.
Well, they're so disappointed. I was watching one news channel, and it looked like a live shot. It was a live shot, and it was snowing. I'm like, It was Chicago because, see, they couldn't get their live snow yet here in New York to freak everyone out. So they're like, well, it doesn't matter. It's not snowing in New York yet. We'll just show it's snowing somewhere else.
Yeah.
And maybe they'll get fooled a little bit.
There's one of the news reporters at LaGuardia Airport. And people seem to be online.
Well, let's go to the.
Look at the on-time arrival.
See, here's something to the news. If you want to make a good story and you show the departures at the airport, you might not want to show a shot of every plane on time.
On time.
You dopes.
The news disgusts me.
Because it was hammered in a montage of oh my god, and they showed the screen and it's all flights on time.
It was on time.
You dummies.
It's chilly out. That's what I would say. Hey, it's chilly out.
Yeah. Well, let's see what's going on. Channel 11, they now call themselves Pix. I don't know why. They sent one of their dopes to the Home Depot.
The roads may be clear now, but come morning, winter will be in full force.
So when you knew that the storm was coming, did you guys kind of get into snow prep mode too? Oh, absolutely.
Employees at this Home Depot in Rockland County can't seem to stock the shelves quick enough.
You have to make sure that you have some kind of chemical, either rock salt or calcium chloride to put down on your sidewalks or your driveways so that it's not slippery. You need to have some kind of washer fluid in your car, some kind of brush to clear off the car in the first place.
We spotted Marty Flaxman stocking up.
I have my ice melts, and I have 2 shovels, one for me and hopefully for my daughter who's going to help.
I would ban those ice melts if I was like some kind of politician. I imagine it's not good for the environment. Not that I'm
salt everywhere.
Not that I'm a big environmentalist, but let's go old school. We didn't have this crap when we were growing up. You just had to take that shovel until you got down to the sidewalk,
and then be careful when you're walking out because there was a layer of ice that was still there.
Yeah,
you'd slip and fall on your ass walking down your stairs.
I can't imagine that the drinking water is healthy after everyone is just spraying their ice melt around, and they have some kind of weird law in New York where you have to if you own something, like you own a store, you have to keep your sidewalk completely clear.
Yeah.
So you see all these people with their ice melt just throwing it down,
heaving it out there,
and then on a nice warm day you see that ice melt water just going into the sewers, and you're like,
hey, where's that going?
I think I can do the math here. Great.
Hey, where's that going?
Just so we don't have a little slippy slip.
Yeah.
We're going to have a little something happening inside our bodies in a few years. So then you got Channel 9 going to the same place, Home Depot.
Winter doesn't officially start until Sunday, but folks at this Jersey City Home Depot are stocking up.
Why do they have to say that? I think every person alive would acknowledge that it's already winter. It doesn't matter what the calendar says and does.
And that, we do occasionally get winter weather before
occasionally
technically winter starts.
We've had a lot of winter weather already.
It's being a little sarcastic there, Ope.
So this dumb dope will, even though
Winter doesn't officially start until Sunday, but folks at this Jersey City Home Depot are stocking up on snow shovels and salt. The store also has snow blowers and plenty of ice scrapers in stock. Staples like milk, eggs, and bread were at the top of shopping lists at this Acme grocery store in Jersey City. Shoppers here not quite sure what to expect, but want to be ready just in case. I'm going to make sure I have enough. Just
ready for what? Cloverfield? What are we getting ready for?
Yeah, a major disaster.
I don't do a lot of shopping. You live in New York, you don't do a lot of shopping. It's a lot of takeout, right? I am positive that if there is some kind of blizzard, and especially in the year 2008, I'll say that again, I know.
Yeah.
How long would you be, stuck at home?
Stranded in your house?
In New York City, by the way. This isn't in the middle of the plains. 2 days, maybe?
2 days?
All right, well, I'm trying to be nice.
Not even a day. Not even a day.
I would probably go with not even a day, but just to be nice, 2 days. Now, I know that I have stuff in my cupboards that I can survive for 2 days. I'm not. Yeah. Why do these dopes run out, get their milk, their eggs?
Milk and eggs.
Don't you got stuff in your house just in case?
I gotta make breakfast. The weather's crazy.
Why are people rushing out every time, there's a hint that there might be a major snowstorm? I don't get it.
Top of the list. Milk, bread, and eggs.
It's
a French toast factory.
Right. I'll go without milk for a day or two. Who cares?
Who cares?
I'm sure
beer in the fridge.
I'm sure my bones and teeth will be strong. It's just weird.
The roads are never to the point where they're impassable for any length of time.
Right.
And if you own an SUV, they're just not impassable.
Right.
Sorry. I'll plow right through anything.
Yeah.
But want to be ready just in case.
I'm going to make sure I have enough just in case I get snowed in. Me and my family can be able to be all right and we can eat.
Tomorrow, if it's real bad, I'm staying in. I'm planning on staying in.
Outside.
Gonna sleep.
She thinks she's going to be snowed in.
Yeah. When was the last time people were snowed in?
Stunt brain, look that
The
up.
Donner Party. They ate each other.
There you go.
It's crazy. I remember years ago. I do. When people complain that streets didn't get plowed or certain neighborhoods got plowed before other neighborhoods or whatever.
We know which neighborhoods get plowed before.
Exactly. The people that had to get out and go to work.
Jesus.
But there are certain neighborhoods that didn't get plowed. There was a bunch of people that were reprimanded about it and replaced. And now, before it snows, they lay salt down so that the snow barely sticks to the streets. And then they're out there plowing as it's snowing. They got the city guys with the garbage trucks and the plows and the private contractors doing the parking lots and everything. Yeah. You do not all of a sudden walk out and go, oh, my God, there's 6 feet of snow against my door. It looks like the Shining. It's like the Overlook Hotel with the snow up to the second, third floor. Stop it.
We had one storm. It was like the winter of 95, 96, where they actually had to close the city for 2 days. It was that 36 inches of snow, and that was it. And even then, you could get around.
And that was 2 days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, that was 2 days.
And that was a massive storm for the city.
You couldn't get milk, though. I wanted some milk so bad. I'm like, I want milk.
What about eggs, Jim?
I had no eggs. I had 1 egg.
Did you save it just in case?
Well, I put all the ones I had in one basket, and you know how that goes. I slipped because I had no rock salt.
Did you cry when something happened with your milk? Because there's no use.
It's funny you say that. Because I grabbed the carton and I threw it at someone's face and it spilled all over the wall.
When the person starts crying, you just go, hey.
Exactly.
You know the saying.
Then you grab
shut up.
Then you grab like Connie Corleone and you yell, clean it up.
Oh, clean it up. Be a milk drinker like your father.
We should, anyone that's found shopping for like eggs and milk today, we should just take them away to live somewhere else, if you know what I mean.
Next storm, we got to do
just take them away.
What's the haps?
What's the haps? Yeah, Sam should be doing what's
Sam
the
should
haps.
Go out to some of the stores and
that's a good idea.
What's the haps as far as the weather goes and what they're doing to prepare for the big storm?
I don't even know. Like I said, I don't even know, but I'm sure I have a couple cans of soup. Maybe some kind of like rice.
You got any
noodles
pasta and jarred sauce?
I'll deal with a little water if I have to.
Whatever.
I'm going to survive.
You won't find a skeleton
Hell
in
no.
your chair. That's pretty much it.
No.
People think that they're going to be skeletons in their chair.
Right. How bad do you need eggs? I need my eggs.
Eggs.
How bad do you need dairy?
Oh, I'm going to go into these people's houses, open their fridge, and just start throwing their eggs at them. There's none left.
I need my milk and eggs. Why? Why do you need this?
It's always stupid old people that remember when, like, I don't know, if it snowed like 10 feet.
Yeah.
No plows. You got to dig out yourself.
How much does your life suck that you're running off to a supermarket for eggs and milk?
And I won't shovel anything.
Of course not.
Unless, if there's a couple of feet out there, the neighborhood kids come around with the shovels. I think you throw them some bucks and they'll do that. But for the most part, what the hell's in the way? It's going to be gone in like no time when it rains. So who's shoveling this? It's people at the second that one snowflake falls are out there.
Yeah.
They just love it.
They have the shovel near the door.
Yeah.
Honey, going out. Another inch fell.
I'm shoveling.
I'm gonna, yeah.
Okay, I'll make the eggs. You want a tall glass of milk before you go out? Bring some bread with you.
Gonna wipe off the stoop again. It's the 10th time I've wiped it off.
Especially since this is New York, it's like it's not Buffalo. You could every bodega has you can go buy Captain Crunch at milk at 4 in the morning. You're never going to need something.
Jimmy,
nothing closes.
Here's the difference. I lived in Buffalo. It was a horror show for 3 years. It was my prison sentence. And those people there's blizzards, and they're just driving to the mall to go shopping. And nothing bothers those people because they understand what it's all about. They understand that, it's going to be taken care of. I saw some amazing snowfalls up there in Buffalo, and I don't remember the city ever being shut down. I don't remember it being a disaster whatsoever. I remember people just driving like it was a sunny day.
Yeah.
They're just used to it.
They're used to.
Right. It gets even worse than what we have going on here in New York. Every once in a while, it'll snow like a half a millimeter in Dallas, and it'll shut the city down. You've seen that footage, right?
Well, it snowed in Vegas.
Vegas, sure, same thing.
Yesterday, I think it snowed in Vegas, and they
showed the video.
And they're freaking out like, "Oh my God, you ever been to Vegas? I don't think you're getting snowed in anywhere." I never saw the outside of Vegas, to tell you the truth. I never left like a building.
Too good. All right, we got more news footage. We got 3 more stations, lucky us, going to the Home Depot.
All right.
To talk to dummies. It's Opie and Anthony. Stay there. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Hey, I think it's a big day for Jim Norton, right, Jimmy? You got you got something going on sale today?
Oh, yeah, thanks. 10 o'clock this morning, my 3rd and final show at the Borgata, Sunday, January 18th. Show number 1 is almost sold, 2 is totally sold, and 3 was on sale this morning at 10 a.m. at theborgata.com.
Nice. Very nice. 877-212-0-A. Talking about the snowstorm. Still don't see a flake. They pretty much told us we would have snow by now. I'm starting to look at some maps, and now they're starting to push the snow thing a little north of
north.
A little north of where it's really important. No offense to the people that are north of here, but the news really wants a major storm to hit Manhattan, Long Island, Jersey, maybe a little of Westchester County, and it's just not going to happen to the extent they want and need.
Of course not. Why would it?
Yeah.
So they just try to scare you, make you buy your bread and your eggs. Go ahead. Look. No, it's not even. It's all that green is rain.
Rain.
And that's what's heading our way. Rain.
They can't tell us that, though, because it makes for better TV.
No, people aren't going to be like, oh, my God, it's going to rain.
Yeah, we were supposed to wake up to just a nasty snowstorm, and we woke up already. Yeah. Other people are waking up, and they're not seeing their nasty snowstorm. And in an hour from now, same thing. 2 hours from now, same thing. But the news, they're all going to Home Depot. I guess that's the place to be before the big snowstorm. And talking to dummies.
They really are a bunch of dopes.
I hate that I live in the same world as dummies like this. I have nothing to talk to you about if this is what you do. What am I going to talk to you about? You're running to get a snow shovel? I think I bought one snow shovel in 10 years. You just find other stuff to clear off your cars and sidewalks, You don't have to run to Home Depot every time it snows for another snow shovel.
You hope that at least one person, when they're like, what are you buying for the storm? And they say 5 hammers and a pound of tampons.
Yeah, right.
Like they don't count the boxes, they weigh the tampons in exactly a pound.
Yeah. If you're running out to get eggs and milk, I have nothing to say to you.
Duct tape, zip strips, and a chisel.
Right. Just getting ready for the snowstorm.
Yeah.
What are you buying? Tape, rope, and condoms. Oh, boy. And a gun.
Oh, I love for the news to be caught like that. Yeah. Talking to someone live, and that's what they say. Well, just getting ready for the snowstorm.
Buying tampons here in the Bronx.
Right.
I'm John Montone.
Spectro's got a new bit for us because we're a national show. We're going to do the school closings for the entire country coming up at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
We'll start with Maine, and we'll work our way across the country. Thank you, Spectro. How great would that be? Got to keep it national.
Yeah.
You know how they're trying to keep it local?
Like, we try to keep it national.
Yeah, we do try to keep it national. So we got News 12 at Home Depot. They're all going to Home Depot.
Outside, mountains of sand and salt sit patiently waiting for the season's first big snowfall. But shoppers at Home Depot and Comac have their...
What do you think these dummies are buying? This is the game to play. Obviously, what? Some kind of melting...
Ice melt. Shovels.
Yeah.
I know what they're buying.
And a 2x4.
They're buying hats made out of the same lead material you wear when you get an x-ray. Big, heavy hats.
those are heavy.
Lead hats.
If it's snowing, why do you need those lead hats?
I don't know. It's like a 35-pound hat and your chin strap and your head just droops.
Because you don't want your hair getting all wet because it's going to be that wet snow. You got to keep your head covered.
Who would buy that?
I don't know. Who knows? Bullets may fall.
Who would make that?
I don't know. The Lead Hat Company.
The Lead Hat Company. From Walla Walla, Washington. It's the Lead Hat Company.
And Comac have their driveways to tackle.
Right now I need this because tomorrow we're supposed to snow, right?
We have pretty much everything available, from shovels to ice melt to things even for your car as far as windshield washer fluid.
Stump Brain, I need to know what's in the ice melt. I'm a little paranoid of the ice melt.
The ice melt.
Probably matches.
Right.
It's, some type of sodium.
Yeah,
or calcium.
You know what?
Sodium chloride or calcium chloride.
I'm sure that's in there, but I guarantee there's some other, like
oh, you know it.
Some really bad chemicals that they're trying to hide in there.
Oh, stunty?
Yeah.
Here we go. An ice melt. Sodium chloride, which is rock salt.
Mm-hmm.
Calcium chloride, the liquid converted into pellets by removing the water.
Mm-hmm.
Magnesium chloride.
That doesn't sound good.
Oh, that's not a good one.
Yeah, potassium chloride and urea, chemicals found in fertilizer.
Why don't they just get...
You know what you find in urea?
Oh, yes. Sometimes a small jar that's broken.
Is that it, Stunt?
That seems to be the thing.
Potassium chloride is good and all, but I like just putting pure potassium out on my sidewalk. It's a chemical joke, everybody. Come on. 6:30 in the morning. It's a chemical joke. Of course, it would burst into flames. That potassium and water. Oh, it's a scream.
That's why I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing because I hated chemistry in school. I hated it.
I wonder what people would do if you poured gas all over your driveway and lit it on fire. And that was how you melted snow.
Stood back with your hands on your hips as the neighbors are just horrified.
Yeah, like a perfect line of the sidewalk in your driveway.
Oh, that would
free catches on fire.
They were saying the MTA out on Long Island, the train guys actually have a team of flamethrowers. So they actually de-ice the tracks with flamethrowers.
See, that I would look forward to.
That'd be a great gig.
That would be an awesome job.
Like, who's on flamethrower detail?
Oh, my God. I want flamethrower detail.
Please, me. Guys, a flashback while they're going through Flushing. Starts unloading on people, thinking maybe they're in caves.
All right, here we go. And then the next station, this would be NBC. They went to Home Depot.
Did they go to Home Depot?
And I wonder what they're selling at Home Depot.
At Home Depot under the Gowanus Expressway in Brooklyn, a lot of people are not waiting for those first flakes to fall before picking up what they need.
You know, as a homeowner, you got to have your salt.
You had to get your shovel. So you have to get the shovel. You got to keep the place clean.
Already. I mean, we have already sold at least 6 to 7 skids of salt already going already.
And what about shovels?
Shovels are moving like hotcakes.
What do you think? What about shovels? What do you think is happening with the shovels?
People are shoveling them?
They're outselling the snow cone makers 3-1. Idiots. It is amazing how lazy the media's gotten. It's like years ago with Cronkite and the Real Reporters. Did they really have every story have to tie in with a person on the street commenting idiotically?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it just seems like every story just needs some dumbbell go, yeah, rock salt.
We talked with people on the street. It's like no one values their opinion. No one cares. Look, there's a guy with a little wool hat that must run one of the salt trucks.
Yeah.
So
there's the live shot in Chicago because we don't have our live.
That is live in Chicago.
The local news here, because they're hoping that you just turn on the TV, you don't notice it says live Chicago, and you're like, oh my God, see, this is the snow they promised us. Then you got the dummy at the airport.
Smug guys at the airport, where people are
just in line. Well, yeah, there's going to be some delays. It happens every time there's snow happening
holiday
in the country.
travelers.
They're not holiday travelers.
And
yet.
where is that?
That story starts next week. You'll have that.
Where's that?
story.
Where they're look at this. They're showing a car skidding out. That same car. It has to be footage from
two years ago, I would guess.
I think that was an Edsel.
Yeah. And finally, we got Fox.
Where are they?
Well, you want to guess?
Lowe's.
At the Home Depot on West Street.
Okay. They're at the Home Depot.
And they can't think out of the box. That's what amazes me, too. They all just follow suit.
They're terrible.
You can't figure out another way to, go with this?
Oh.
At the Home Depot on West 23rd Street, shovels and rock salt were moving fast.
They've been asking for a lot of shovels and salt.
Yeah.
And I guess that's a good thing to be prepared.
Hey, Bob, is this a good one for me to get or what?
Yes, this shovel saves you from bending, the arch on it saves you from bending over. As you can see from this here shovel, this is a straight push or pickup.
Savvy New York.
There should just be a gunshot in the middle of that talking, him stop talking, and hearing that sack of potatoes fall on the floor.
Yeah.
So the guy, someone should just be like, is he saying this about? He's talking about the snow shovel.
Yeah.
And how the bent handle helps him to bam.
Yeah. Yeah. The government should make a new law that you can't make the snow shovel easier.
No. That little bent handle?
No.
That's like, look, I don't have to bend over as far.
Same shovel for everyone. Invent other crap. We don't need to make snow shoveling easier. We really don't.
I never liked that bent handle one. The leverage is in the wrong spot.
It's really strange to use.
Yeah.
Just get a young buck to shovel your driveway.
Yeah, here you go, young fella.
Right.
I like seeing an industrious little child out there shoveling for a few shekels.
Yeah.
Do you know what? You know, it'd be great if the news for once thought outside the box, and if one station just had a guy outside the bowling alley saying that it's not open yet, but we're waiting for it to open so we can talk to bowlers, and just how stupid that would be. How would you not watch that news?
That would be great.
You could, in a backwards way, give the news out, and people would enjoy that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's still no snow, and we're waiting for bowlers to show. It'll be great.
Bowlers.
Or some awful questions to ask people.
That would be great.
When they're walking out of the store, did you buy any Tonka trucks? What? What? No.
Here's the rest of this last clip.
This is a straight push or pickup.
Yeah.
Savvy New Yorkers know personal prep matters too, like the right clothes and the right timing.
Ugg boots, gloves, coat, everything. I don't want to be cold at all.
I take the express bus, and sometimes they're not on time, and they're normally late when the weather's bad.
Yeah. That takes the express bus up. That's what he does.
He knows everything about his bus.
And sometimes it's late.
When
is what he was saying.
Is bad outside.
I'm beside myself at those clips.
Can't we just move all these people to Arkansas or something?
I'm going to laugh when they go, well, wow, woof. We dodged a bullet on this one.
Yeah, that's how
their excuses is. It's not like we were wrong.
Yeah.
They go, well, this one of the models that we had, one of our models. They always talk about the models.
Yeah.
Said that this might happen, and we dodged a bullet. I thought you wanted it to happen. Dummies.
I want to hate Kim Kardashian so bad, but holy mother!
Picture of her up there.
God, she's got a 2009 calendar. Danny just shuts me down.
Remind you to buy milk.
Yeah, there's something about her I hate, but good God.
Who is she? Like, what? How is she famous?
She's that stupid Kardashian that was in the OJ trial.
It was, right?
Yeah, that's
her father.
Yes, that's her. That's his daughter.
Daniel.
She is ridiculous.
The rumor is that her and Paris Hilton were friends. like about a year and a half ago, and she wanted to be in. But that was when Paris was just getting headlines every single day, and she was kind of jealous of it. And so she asked Paris what she could do to get her name out there. So Paris told her to put out a sex tape, and she did, and it worked.
And it worked.
And now everybody knows who she is.
She's a slut genius.
She's busted.
She's just ridiculously hot.
Vivacious.
She really is.
Who do we plug today? What would Tyler Durden do? .com?
Actually,
I
today,
saw you over there.
Today it's the superficial.com.
Superficial.com has some exclusive pics of her count. Ridiculous. Go with the lingerie. Thank you, Danny.
Whoa.
Good God.
She's hair like Amy Winehouse.
Good God.
Stacked up a little high.
Yeah, in those shots, but she's looking pretty.
She's sucking in and has her hands over her head. By the way.
Yeah.
Just want to tell you, just
doing a little
out.
Doing a little MySpace voodoo in her shots. Little MySpace voodoo.
Yeah.
Hey, because of the Kim Kardashian stuff, we lost a good phone call. One guy goes, look, while everyone else is hiding inside from the snow, I'll be out there Christmas shopping. That's what the news should be saying. That it's a perfect day to go Christmas shopping because you're going to have a lot of people staying home.
And nothing's going to be out there to impede your travels.
Something you and I learned a long time ago. This is the perfect day to drive into Manhattan. Because everyone else stays off the roads.
Dude, it was...
You get an in and out commute like you've never seen before.
It was a light traffic day driving in today.
Because you got the panicky Pete's. They will take mass transit or stay home and take a sick day. You will have the easiest commute today.
Oh, did I throw out a racial epithet today? Boofa. Somebody in a minivan in the left lane.
Yeah.
And I'm coming up on him, and I'm like, all right, I'll just pass him in the middle lane. But their blinker goes on, like they're going to get out of my way. And I go, all right, that works for me. I could slow down a little and wait, and wait, and wait, and wait. This was the longest lane change in my history of driving.
Really?
This minivan was moving. It must have taken a mile to get from the left lane to the middle lane. And when I
why don't you just go in the middle lane and get past them? There's nobody on the road.
Because they were straddling...
Everything?
The two lanes, and there was somebody in the right lane. The right lane's always screwed.
Right.
They were straddling, like with the blinker on, like I'm moving, I'm getting there, and I'm trying to squeeze by in the left lane, but not giving me enough room. So when I finally get past, I have to turn the head and look, and just think of what is considered the stereotypical worst drivers in the world, and that's what it was. And I yelled out. The worst possible thing you could yell out in that.
It was a union guy?
Yeah, that was it.
Union guy in a van?
No, they drive like maniacs. It was a...
Of course it was.
You know.
Yeah.
We're
gonna remake the Twilight Zone movie, and we're gonna make sure you have a fine role in that.
I'm the guy.
You're gonna
when
be
you're angry with somebody, you don't know.
You're gonna be the Vic Morrow character in the new remake of the Twilight.
That's why I don't believe people that say they don't use or think racial epithets. I don't believe them at all, because when you're angry with somebody that you don't know a thing about, except what they look like, and especially when you're driving. I don't know that person from a hole in the wall. I don't want to know. But all you have is a visual. That's all you can get on them,
right?
Is a visual.
Right.
So you turn your head, you look, you hate this person for what they're doing on the road. Instantly in your head, it snaps in. I don't care if it's involuntary. It's going to happen.
Can't argue with you.
So you're a liar if you say you've never even thought of the words.
Every once in a while, you get a celebrity or somebody that says, "Yeah, I've never said the word. I've never thought of the word."
I don't think like that. I don't. You know something? When all you have is the way someone looks, and you are angry with them, that's the only thing you're going to be able to do. What are you going to say? Wow, you don't clean your basement.
You Democrat?
Yeah. Why you? No, you look, and it's based on what you see.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
All right. Quick break.
Dishonest, lying.
Keep the phones ringing. 877-212-0&A. Other things to get into. We'll be watching this snowstorm for everybody. Don't you worry. We'll give you the latest info.
Today's a great day to go out and buy volleyballs. There'll be no congestion in the volleyball aisle.
Volleyballs and eggs.
Opie and Anthony. Why are you making fun of that guy's wig? You're a mean person, Jim Norton.
We're obsessed with it.
Opie and Anthony.
That's all I think.
Well, Kenny announced that a place we get breakfast will be changing their hours starting Monday, which could throw the whole show into a tizzy, yes. And then I think Ann said, I hope they don't fire the guy with the bad hair, the bad wig.
Bad hair. I said, the guy with the potato salad bowl upside down on his head. Jimmy eloquently puts it.
It's horrendous. What is that? That's a great hairstyle if you're in charge of the Empire and the Death Star.
He's like the nicest dude, but he could have the worst hairpiece ever.
It's terrible. He looks like he's at the parlor having his hair dried.
It's because it's not really a hair piece. It's like it's his entire hair.
Yeah.
Now, like, you ever see the guys that walk around with the toupees where it's this big curly mop top on top, and then a completely different color around the sides?
Oh,
and
yeah.
the back?
They can't figure that out yet.
Like, oh, geez, what are you doing?
Well, this guy's too young to have such an awful hairpiece, first of all. I think I took a picture of him for Opie's Eye a few months back. But
it's the worst thing I've ever seen on a head.
It's a snap-on like Lego hair thing where it's just the entire head of hair, and it's almost like a bowl cut. So he just pops that thing right on his head. God knows what's going on underneath that. It's like when you kick a rock over in the summer. You centipedes and roly-poly bugs.
Oh, I bet you when you pull it off, it's just his exposed brain.
Yeah, he lost his skull years ago.
No, but he's like Ray Liotta at the end of Silence of the Lambs 2 or whatever it was.
Oh,
eating his own brains, yeah.
Was that the worst scene in movie history?
Just terrible.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
For a movie that wasn't supposed to be hacky. Just, what does he walk downstairs with no top of the...
Silly.
That was a horrible sequel to a great movie. One of those that happen every so often.
Yeah, unfortunately.
It's like, oh, God. I was watching Jaws, the other night. I ain't seen it in a while. It's one of those movies I go to sleep to. One of the 5 movies that I go to sleep to. And then Jaws 2 comes on after it, and then 3D. And you just realize how that franchise just went right down the crapper. Oh, my God. The first one, fantastic. Filmed amazingly, and just the characters, everything was great. Then the second one's like, you could get through it, but that whole 70s dry look from Gillette hippie kid look really kind of, isn't that timeless. And then anyone after that is horrific.
What else are they supposed to do with the shark, though, really, if you think about it? The shark in the water.
Jaws,
there's not much. Yeah, not much you really could do with that.
No.
The second movie was kind of worth it. It's kind of like when you find a new band, like you hear a song on the radio, and you're like, wow, that is a really cool song. And then you buy the CD, and you're just trying to find that second song you like.
Yeah.
Kind of like, that's the Jaws franchise. But then you're hanging in there with this band, and you realize, wow, they were just a one-hit wonder. What was I thinking?
Yep.
What was I thinking?
They, in 2, I just couldn't get past the fact that, listen to Chief Brody. Would you listen to him? The stupid mayor again.
What does he do to the mayor this time?
Chief, everything isn't a shark attack. Sorry, a killer whale washes up with big shark bites taken out of it. That could be anything, a boat propeller.
Right.
Stupid mayor.
But doesn't the mayor remember last summer?
Remember when it was a shark?
And a little boy was eaten alive in front of his mom and dad, you dope.
We caught and killed a large predator that supposedly injured a few bathers. I love how he underscored that people were chewed up, bitten in half. Right. Little kitten or boy swallowed whole. Little Chrissy was found just her hand and her head.
Right.
A few bathers were possibly injured.
Yeah.
Bathers.
Bathers. But it's a beautiful day in Amity. Amity does mean friendship. He's wearing his dumb anchor suit. That stupid anchor suit. I love it. I want one. With his anchors.
Why didn't the people demand that he step down from his post?
Oh,
you're not
mayor.
You're not doing a good job. People are being eaten alive by a
mayor,
shark.
You stink.
Right. I think we need a new guy in here to figure this out.
How awful was his opponent that he couldn't unseat that mayor? What was his opponent's campaign strategy, a platform? Yes,
right.
I intend to have more residents eaten by sharks
than my opponent did.
I promise to only have your legs bitten off. Ooh.
Yeah, he won again.
Unbelievable. Yeah, that was sort of a problem, sir.
But those young hoodlums hung up by their Buster Browns.
Yeah.
Who did he run against, that mayor? Marion Barry? It stinks.
His mayor. His anchor suit was so great. Why don't you go in the water? He's telling the people to get in the water. They're horrified to get in there. He just wants to have a big 4th of July.
Why did that old couple go in the water? First of all, they were too old to have kids to begin with.
Yeah, they had the little kids on the raft. It might have been grandkids or something.
And then the mayor, forces that old couple to go in the water. Couldn't that old couple go, F you, I've been living here for 40 years. Why do I have to go in the water?
I don't know.
What kind of power did he have over that old couple? He probably had, some nasty, naughty shots of that guy or something.
Increase their taxes or something.
Right.
Some stupid mayor thing. That scene is good because they push the kids out and the woman's just kind of looking around like, oh, Jesus, what the hell's out there? But my favorite part in Jaws is when there's that panic to leave the water because the kids with the little cardboard fin are out there, and everyone's running, and there's that one woman who just has no survival instinct whatsoever. She's standing in the water holding her kid, just going, ah! Ah! Just screaming, not moving at all.
Yeah.
No survival instinct ever.
Safety is 20 feet away.
Yeah.
In the form of sand that you can stand on. But
Love
she's going to stay in
that,
the water.
Wouldn't you?
Right.
Get your name in the National Geographic.
And the one scene that was so bad is when, in the background, you see all the shark is just eating people, and the mayor is on the beach by the water facing the people on the beach, and he's just kind of he's doing the buffalo shuffle.
Jimmy.
Tired.
Hell, man.
How ridiculous would that look? All right, Mayor, cue the mayor. Do the buffalo shuffle. All right, and the blood in the water.
Yeah, there's arms getting spit out. The shark's just popping heads off. He's facing people. I didn't sleep last night.
Get mad water.
You guys did hear they're remaking Jaws, right?
No.
And they're
Why?
They're thinking of casting Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy's getting all this work.
Yeah, they're
but
thinking
Eddie
of...
Murphy's supposed to be in the next Batman. Eddie Murphy in Jaws. I can't see that.
This is our new bit. So Eddie Murphy's they're thinking of casting him in the new Jaws movie.
Oh, what part? Chief Brody?
I'm not really sure. They're not really sure what part yet. But they want to make it family friendly and stuff.
Uh-huh.
Hey, speaking of movies, a lot of movies coming out. I was going to say a lot of good movies, but then you look at this list and you realize not really. The Tale of Desperado. How do you say that? Despero. Because they spell it Despereaux. What is that about?
Despero. It's a kid's movie. It's about a little mouse who brings joy to everybody.
So if it's a kid's movie, why do they have to go with the big word in the title?
I don't know.
Because it brings joy. How about a mouse that brings mites and they bite the children's scalp? A mouse that brings fleas and the father steps on it.
Brings the hantavirus to the entire village.
Yeah, that's good.
And the father angrily steps on its mouse back.
Well, it's getting 43% positive reviews. But it's a kid's movie. Shouldn't all those movies get 100% positive reviews? What is a kid? He's gonna get critical after he sees one of these dumb flicks?
Critic.
Right.
I wasn't moved by this like I was the first time I saw Toy Story.
And lucky us, we got a new Jim Carrey movie to check out this weekend.
Thank God.
And we all love Jim Carrey here on the Opie and Anthony show, don't we?
Oh, boy.
We did.
Yes Man, getting 36% positive reviews.
That's not very good.
These guys go to Hollywood and they listen to those Hollywood dopes and they just become something very, very different. What happened? We were talking about Eddie Murphy, the last really good movie he did, and we went back to 1988, I think, was it?
Yeah.
Something like that? Jim Carrey, let's do that today. The last Jim Carrey movie where the average schmo went, wow, that's a good movie. Not the stuff that did well at the box office because the lemmings ran out and went and saw it. The last one where the average schmo across the board would go, yeah, that was his last good movie.
Cable Guy.
You're going to go with Cable Guy? It's not A Christmas Carol. Those are coming out. Horton Hears a Who? No. The Number 23? No. Lemony Snickets?
No.
A Series of Unfortunate Events?
No.
Well, I would go with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind. Yep. That would be mine, 2004.
I didn't like that.
So that's 4.5 years ago.
I didn't see it. What's before that? 'Cause I never saw that one.
Bruce Almighty, Could Have Been Good, Pecan Pie, The Majestic, I don't know. How the Grinch Stole Christmas. Were you a fan of that movie?
No.
The Average Schmo.
No.
No? All right, let's keep going. Me, Myself, and Irene.
That was a pretty decent hit. Was that with Owen Wilson? Was old Percy Lips in that one? Was old cracked Percy Lip in the middle one? Who makes the little O mouth? He's got his little hands on his hip. Oh, so sexy.
Old schlong nose.
Oh, that stupid nose. Oh, my.
No, Renee Zellweger.
So sexy. Percy Lips.
Irene was Renee Zellweger.
Oh.
And, wow, was she something to look at when she was younger. Wow.
Renee Zellweger.
She was something. So maybe that movie?
Sounds like they combined, her name with K-Fed.
A great idea for a movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. Those Pixar movies are fantastic.
Oh, my God, are they?
Everyone loves them. And they make, cars, and they give them personalities and everything, and little toys and things like that. How about Pixar presents Guns? Where they're friendly, fun guns. You got your big ones and then your small little ones with the little high voices, and they could go around and be the kids' friends.
This is going great.
Wouldn't it be fantastic?
Yes. And what the kid does when the kid wants candy, he puts the gun in his mouth, and he presses the dispenser, and yummy candy goes in his mouth.
Candy comes out. Yeah, I'm the candy dispensing gun. And they all have those big Pixar eyes, and they walk around. And each one has a purpose. And there's a big rough guy. He'd be like the Desert Eagle. And he walks around. And then a little Derringer is always getting into trouble and has to be bailed out by his friends, the 9mm.
Or you could have Ruger and Glock, and they could all have accents.
Yeah, have accents depending on that. Oh, the parents, first of all, I think would love it.
Yeah.
Because they can appreciate it as adults, and the kids just love the different colors and the voices and the fun that they could have then with guns.
You're going to have to get Jeff Foxworthy or somebody to do a voice, though.
Oh, yeah.
One of the blue-collar comedy guys.
It would be like blue-collar guy, and then a gangster guy for the Glock, one of the, or
Winchester could be Foxworthy.
Yes,
you could have a southern name, like Winchester or Colt.
Winchester.
Come here, Colt.
Or maybe the kid's being bullied at school, and and a couple of the guns go, well, take us to school. We'll talk to the bullies.
We'll talk to them.
We'll work it out for you.
Well, okay, that sounds good. And then they go to the school, and the guns help the kid with the bully.
Yes.
That's, I think, fantastic. Think how cute they'd look. Because those Pixar things are adorable. They make little cars look cute and fun. Big, sad eyes on guns. I'll look into it.
I don't know what to do with that. Sorry.
I'm going to pitch that.
Why don't you go do that?
I actually think that it could be a great movie.
What outrage would there be?
and the promo is a bunch of little kids
holding
one, just throwing the gun back and forth to each other like it's a red ball.
And the gun's going, whoa! Yeah. Whoa! He's hitting the floor and firing off through his nose.
Yeah.
Puts a hole in the ceiling.
Well, no. The bullets come out and they hit the kid, and when the bullet hits the kid, little hands come out of the bullet and go, tickle, tickle, tickle,
and
tickle.
He goes,
For the premiere, you could have little
candy dispenser.
For the premiere, you could have little kids walking the red carpet with guns.
Yeah, with guns.
Like they're doing with Marley and Me. Everybody's walking the red carpet with a dog.
Yeah.
Oh, the outrage.
And then giveaways. They give away guns.
Why don't you start working on it in your basement?
Oh, please. I can't wait.
Get it into something.
I'll get some rough little treatment there and then send that out. And you watch that get scooped up.
You watch it get scooped up.
Yeah.
So Jim Carrey's Yes Man. 36% positive reviews. 7 pounds. Now, that's the Will Smith movie that we all saw the trailer for in the movie theater the last few months.
The Karen Carpenter story.
You used to throw up.
Eat and then you died.
You're one of the weak we make fun of.
Wait, what is 7 pounds about?
What is it?
You know, I saw a million trailers and I couldn't figure it out.
No?
'Cause I'm just stupid. I couldn't figure it out.
And who's in that?
Could
Will
you give me the
Smith.
synopsis
Will
of 7
Smith.
pounds?
It's got something to do with British money.
An IRS agent with a
Not much of it.
An IRS agent with a fateful secret embarks on an extraordinary journey of redemption by forever changing the lives of 7 strangers. That says it all right there.
7 pounds?
I don't know.
He has to have sex with 7 people? They're calling them pounds?
Maybe it's something to do with a pound of flesh. 7 people.
Damn it.
Didn't we do that movie with, what was it called? Where, like, when you die, your body loses a certain amount and it's...
Something grams.
21 grams.
21
grams or whatever. That was a deeply depressing movie.
Yeah.
21
Sean Penn,
grams.
right?
My God. Again, Sean Penn.
Benicio del Toro.
Like, he may be an ass, but man, that guy could act.
Sure can.
7 pounds, 30% positive reviews. Not good. Will Smith finally has a bomb.
Yeah.
But people will run out and see it. It'll do very well. And then a movie I saw last night I was lucky enough to see because Stunt Brain had a copy, The Wrestler with Mickey Rourke.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Wow. Was that a good movie?
And, here's even better news about The Wrestler.
Yeah.
'Cause I said to you yesterday, like, I'd love to see it, and Mike said he only had 1 copy. So I said to Opie today, like, dude, how was it? He goes, it was great. Mickey Rourke was great. I'm like, excellent, man. I really want to see it. But then Mike goes, Travis has it. I'm like,
Travis, hand over The Wrestler. What's wrong with you?
How does Travis have it
What's wrong with
before
you?
He didn't mean it.
Jimmy Norton?
He didn't know. He wasn't trying to be a
Know
dick.
your place. Know your place. Hand over The Wrestler.
There's a pecking order here.
Thank you.
No one said that to him. It was just, I could have asked Travis for it. He would have went, oh, yeah, here. But the joy of doing it in that fashion.
Yeah. Where he thought he was gonna see it tonight.
If I had 1 ounce of moral courage, I would have waited till 5 of 11 and said, hand it over, bitch. Thank you, Travis. I'll bring this back next week unless Anthony wants to do it.
Oh, I absolutely want to see it.
You want it first?
No, you see it first.
I don't mind.
And then I'll get it next week.
Yeah.
And, I'll see you Monday.
Then I gotta wait till January.
No, go to the theater with the rest of the losers.
Did Danny see it? Oh, see, Danny's got to see it.
Danny's got to see it, sure.
Let's have a burn party. I'll burn it and
Oh.
I already did that last night. You know why? Because that's Stunt Brain's copy, and they know they gave it to Stunt Brain.
Yeah, then code it.
I made at least 100 copies last night. I'll be selling them on 57th Street.
Stunt Brain will get all.
Oh, yeah, he'll be arrested by the feds.
They know it's...
Do we still have feds? Will the feds be knocking down Stunt Brain's door?
How do they know it's yours, Mike? Did they embed an AH into it?
Yes.
I was a little confused because I was thinking Adolf Hitler right off the bat.
Oh, no.
But then I got the joke, Jimmy.
It would be if I had it first.
The Wrestler, Mickey Rourke.
Good movie, right?
It certainly was, Jimmy. It certainly was. And if you know anything about the wrestling game, man, they nail this movie. Because what happens to a lot of these wrestlers that we know and love, when they're on the big stage, they look like rock stars, and then their time has slipped away, and they're still wrestling in these smaller little leagues in Jersey and whatnot.
Yep.
And it's a sad ending to a great career.
I'm going to watch this if I get time. I don't know. If I have time, I'll watch it this weekend. If not, sometime next week.
If not, whenever you're done with it, I'll take it.
Yeah.
So, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday,
worries.
Thursday, whatever.
Sunday, Friday, Tuesday.
Maybe then over Christmas, if you need to hold on to it till then, maybe when we come back, whatever.
I actually want to see it again.
Oh, yeah, I'll get
So
ready.
put me back on the list of getting the movie back.
Guess what? Dumbbell's going to be getting texts every 15 minutes in the middle of the movie as to how great it is.
Yeah.
And guess who's going to have the ending texted to him?
Spoilers.
And Marissa Tomei turning into a slut. She's naked again.
That's good.
She's naked again.
Oh, look who's on TV.
Who? Oh, that's we had her on.
Yeah.
But Marissa Tomei is naked a lot in this movie, The Wrestler.
She still looks pretty good.
Absolutely. You got to give it to her. She's got to be in her 40s at this point.
Yeah.
44? And she plays a stripper on her way out.
Oh, yeah?
She's at the end of her career as well. And, yeah, she's naked. Wow, she doesn't look good in that picture, Danny. What the F?
What is that?
I guess she slimmed down for her role in The Wrestler,
What happened to her hair?
Is that? No, it's the other one.
Oh.
Look at the
Walking
butt.
with a gentleman,
A bald guy.
shaved head.
Oh, look at the butt. Yuck.
You could smack that around, no?
You didn't see that butt in The Wrestler. She must have went anorexic to get ready for the role. And she was naked in Before the Devil Knows You're Dead, or whatever that movie was.
She was sexy in that, too.
That was a great movie that no one saw.
I did like it, yeah.
All right.
There we go.
Matt in Howard Beach is going to tell us what 7 pounds is all about. By the way, The Wrestler, 97% positive reviews. Wow. That's big. Who was the idiot that said,
Hulk H.
Give me the one bad review that it got. I want to see what this guy, said about the movie.
Mickey Rourke with a comeback movie.
Yeah,
Amazing. His career was dead.
He kind of plays sort of the Ultimate Warrior. It's not the Ultimate Warrior, but that type of character.
Type of, wrestler.
Yeah, Matt in Howard Beach.
Good morning, boys.
Good morning, Matt.
I was listening to the news this morning on Channel 7, and they said 7 pounds is your weight of your organs in your body.
We did this movie. We did the Grams movie.
What?
Yeah. What is he redoing the Grams movie then?
I'd say your organs have to weigh more than 7 pounds.
That's what I thought, but that's what they said.
Maybe after you wring them out.
Get all the gook out of them?
Yeah. You wring them out and it's...
render them down to...
Only 7 pounds? Does that include external ones? 'Cause that would all depend on where you grew up.
So what does that mean?
I have no idea. It doesn't look bloody or gory.
All right. Hey, was that Hitchcock movie good? Which one? Where he played the superhero.
The Blades?
Hancock. Hancock, whatever.
I was going to
say Hitchcock. Sorry.
He's a superhero?
I know,
right? It's exactly what you'd expect it to be. You go to the movies, you buy popcorn, you eat your popcorn, and you're like, oh, Will Smith is a homeless superhero, and then you leave.
Is it kind of funny at times? Some people said it was a good movie.
I think he'd have been a fine superhero. Alfred Hitchcock.
Yeah. Good evening. I finally saw Batman in its entirety. Because I'd caught bits and pieces of it and everything. Finally saw it on Blu-ray, mind you.
Nice.
Wow. Really cool. But with all the talking that went on about that movie in this very studio, it was just kind of destroyed. I enjoyed the hell out of it. But the voice that annoys Jimmy so much. I almost got it though, like why he put it on, or I think it was something in the suit. Like I think it's supposed to be something like to cover up who he is.
That's cool. Then maybe he should wear a full mask and not a half a mask. Yeah. How about he wears like a ski mask and then no one knows him? Why are you wearing a little thing with bat ears on it?
But you gotta be,
Why are you teasing everybody?
Exactly.
Yeah.
We kind of half know who you are.
We have an idea, but we're not sure.
Yeah. But the Joker scenes were every scene was fantastic.
Wasn't he great?
That he was in. What he does with the little nurse outfit on.
Dude.
It's so goddamn funny. He's walking away from the hospital, waiting for it to blow up, and he's just kind of pressing the button.
He just looks like his mouth is dry and disgusting and pasty, and he sounds it. And he looks like he looks like you feel when you're on 3 or 4 days without sleep.
Yeah.
Which he probably did for the role.
Yeah, he probably did.
I guess they said that he was doing that type of thing.
That little hair comb thing he does, that greasy mess of a hair, when he's like, hey.
Hello, beautiful.
Hello, beautiful.
Meanwhile, he wants to put a knife in her mouth.
Yeah.
Slice it from the cheek out. I love when he sits down in the nurse outfit and he goes, hi.
Yeah, hi.
Like, I know I just burned your girl in a gas fire.
Hi.
Like, oh boy.
Yeah, the facial expressions. It's like, because you're a freak. I'm not a freak. I'm a... Okay, look. He just stops in midstream. Okay, look.
Where the guy goes, do you think you could steal our money and walk away? And he goes, yeah.
Yeah.
There's some really funny moments in that movie.
Yeah, very, very good.
You think he gets the Oscar?
I actually would love to see it. I would love to see him get it because I was so wrapped up in him, like, not just, the Joker was crazy, but just watching the little things he did as an actor. I really enjoyed it, man.
Yeah.
I loved him.
I think Hollywood likes to be so cool that they're probably going to turn around and not give it to him because it's like everyone wants it. They think he deserves it.
Yeah.
But he's dead.
Not because he's dead, but because it was just an amazing role.
Hollywood loves him from Brokeback, too, though. I bet you he does get it.
Oh, that's a good point, Jimmy.
They love Heath Ledger, man. He's a made man in Hollywood.
They love the gay in Hollywood.
Yeah.
They're big fans of the gay. Speaking of movies, something we've been sitting on for a while, Christian Bale's going to be in the Terminator, right? They're redoing that whole thing.
Well, no, it's actually it's the fourth one in the series, Terminator Salvation, where Christian Bale plays a grown-up John Connor leading the war.
Really?
Grown-up John Connor.
Yeah,
so this one takes place in
the
future.
Future war against the machines.
Yeah, so he was able to grow up, so there wasn't urgency in those movies.
Well,
they made it so urgent that the whole world was ending, but the kid was able to grow up.
He's got to grow up so he could send back and even be born.
And they've made little adjustments throughout the series where every little change kind of affects the timeline just a little bit.
Little bit, yeah.
It kind of deviated from the original storyline in the first place.
Well, if you remember some other movie, I can't remember the name, but if you alter something, the timeline gets altered, and perhaps a big casino gets started.
Please no.
And
please no.
And there's a really cool museum that opens up.
Yeah, a good museum. I believe it's the Biff Tannen.
Please, God. A blizzard.
Wait.
The Biff Tannen Museum.
Yes.
Dedicated to Hill Valley's #1 citizen and America's greatest living folk hero. The one and only Biff Tannen.
Yes.
Of course, we've all heard the legend.
Of course.
But he's the man. Inside, you will learn how Biff Tannen became one of the richest and most powerful men in America. Learn the amazing history of the Tannen family.
Amazing.
Starting with his great-grandfather, Buford Mad Dog Tannen, fastest gun in the West.
Biggest overactor in the West.
And how a trip to the racetrack on his 21st birthday made him a millionaire overnight.
How? As he tried to rape the girlfriend of another man.
How did he get so lucky with all those sports bets?
What did he have?
Gray's Sports Almanac.
Gray's Sports Almanac. Dun-dun-dun. Yeah.
Yeah.
Come on. So that's what happens when timelines are affected, though. Bad things can happen.
Can they?
Yeah.
I hate you both.
I not love Biff Tannen.
Well, anyway, the whole reason this was brought up in the first place was because Christian Bale seems to be on his Batman voice kick, even in the Salvation trailer.
Really?
Yeah. It's coming through, so I have a feeling that all throughout Terminator Salvation, we're going to be hearing little remnants of The Dark Knight.
Here we go. Here's a little sample.
I thought I knew our enemy.
This is Batman!
This is Batman! Batman goes and helps out the Terminator.
Don't be confused. This is not Batman audio.
No.
Are you kidding me? It's this close?
I can't tell you how happy it made me to see Jim's face.
Oh, wow.
He stinks.
Dude, that was exactly like the Batman voice. Why doesn't he?
I thought I knew our enemy. But I don't know if we can win this war.
Wow. I know who your enemy is. It's Variety.
Did he make the two movies at the same time?
No, I think he did Dark Knight first, and then this was after.
Where's the Patrick Bateman voice?
We are outnumbered by machines. And we have all lost so very much. But this is not the future my mother warned me about.
Who are you?
I'm Batman.
John Connor. John Connor.
Changed.
Yeah.
I'm John Connor.
Yes. Those hands have been busy.
Wouldn't you feel bad if you found out he had
We've been at war.
throat cancer?
Since before either of us.
Yeah, I feel bad for the actor that should have got the role who doesn't.
You tried killing my mother. You killed my father.
If we stay the course, we are dead. We are all
You will not kill me.
You know what? If you didn't know any better, we should have played this and asked people. They would have said, well, that's obviously...
here's the new Batman.
Trailer or whatever.
Wow.
Didn't know any better. Unbelievable. By the way, 7 pounds might be what your brain weighs.
What?
That's what's coming in now, too.
7 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, well, unless...
Because it was said in Jerry Maguire, someone saying it.
Oh, really?
Yes.
That little Lipnicki kid, I think, said it.
Yeah.
It all depends on the type of haircut you're sporting. Yeah,
of course. What's your last name?
If the haircut is Mo Howardish, that 7 pounds probably changes a little bit.
In the conversion.
Yeah.
That's the conversion rate.
Yeah, exactly.
It's 6 pounds of skull.
Or just atrophied tissue. It's like a tied off balloon, like the little knot is still functional, and the rest is just worthless mush.
I just got the spoiler. That's what 7 pounds is?
I don't know. I mean, I didn't check it for its factual accuracy.
Are you kidding me? I'll go see that horse crap this weekend.
Garbage.
And then call Monday and go, yeah. Opie and Anthony will continue. Jerks. You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show. Of course that's not going to work today. 877-212-O&A. We got it now there, stunt. There we go. That felt good. And I'm happy to report that Mindy McCready's on the mend.
Oh, God.
Thank God for all you country fans out there. And all you Roger Clemens fans out there. You want to ask what happened to Mindy there, Ant?
Yeah, I have no clue.
Well, Mindy McCready is that country artist.
Hopefully it involves tearing.
That allegedly had an affair with what, Roger Clemens? Is it allegedly still or what?
I think so.
Was it proven? Well, Mindy decided to slit her wrists to, of course, kill herself. And I'm proud to report that she's on the mend this morning, and she's going to be just fine. Thank God. Thank God. Ugh.
Good for her.
Another attention-seeking ass. Not a fan of the wrist cut. I'm sorry. You're not trying to kill yourself. You're looking for attention.
What about the people
I will say that every single time.
What about the people that really, do it?
And then die from it?
Yeah.
Very small percentage, Anthony. Because I know a little something about this, and I did a little research. Very small percentage. And those are the ones that didn't time it out right. They thought somebody was going to be home. They make the phone call, and that person decided to catch a late movie. And now you're too weak to go get your own towel to wrap around your wounds.
The people that really gouge it out, though? No?
You get a few of those.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about the ones that just go slip, lip, and that's it. So she's sitting up in her hospital bed, thank God.
She's on the mend.
And was hoping to be with her family for the holidays.
Aww.
But a mere day or two ago, you were hoping not to be around for the holidays, right? Right?
Oh, did she say she's hoping to?
Yes.
But yeah, then she wasn't hoping.
Right. To be with her family for the holidays, a day after her apparent suicide attempt. Also known as the old attention getter.
I guess she's okay now then.
She's doing wonderful. She's sitting up in great spirits, said Brent Young, a close friend of Mindy's, who of course ran to the hospital, playing right into what she was looking for. She's focusing on seeing her son, Xander, and going to Florida to be with her family for Christmas.
This is her, huh?
Yeah. So thank God she's going to be A-okay.
This is every chick country song.
Well, country's like rap. How do you know when you're listening to a bad country song or a bad rap song? How do you really know?
I don't have to listen to this crap anymore.
You were listening to this crap?
I had
for
to.
A woman?
Yeah.
I guess we do some crazy things for our women out there.
Yes.
This was one you just didn't enjoy? No. The country music?
Wasn't really feeling that country music thing.
You made believe you were, though, right?
No. I was pretty honest about my hatred of country music.
Yeah. It was just on all the time?
But, yeah. Like, oh, Christ, enough already.
Let's say hi to Tim on Long Island. Tim!
What up, boys?
How are you?
I'm good.
Good?
Saw 7 pounds.
You saw 7 pounds, the new Will Smith
last
movie.
night.
And?
Yeah. And, I don't know if you can, can I spoil? I don't want to spoil.
Nah, let's not do the spoil thing.
But there's organs involved. No male ones, just organs. You know.
Was it a good movie there, Tim?
You know what? It wasn't horrible. Will Smith actually was very good, but it's very confusing.
See, I don't want.
That's all I can say.
I don't want to go see a movie where someone goes, it wasn't horrible.
Well, you know what? I didn't have to worry about going to see it, so, you know, thank God for the internet.
Right.
But, you know, he was good. The movie, it was all right. There was a sad ending. Other than that, you know what's coming towards the middle of the movie, and you prep yourself for it.
Thanks.
So that's really that's my synopsis.
I got to tell you, The Wrestler had a surprise ending.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Who saw that coming?
Dead the whole movie?
Who saw that coming? The Wrestler. Boy, what a twist they had there.
Probably figure it out.
How about you figure it out in the opening credits what's going to happen?
I think I know.
Well.
He shaves his head off and becomes the landlord.
Mm-hmm. For a wacky threesome.
No, that's just like
next door.
Worst guess ever guy.
Yeah.
What do you think happened? Hey, you work at a department store?
Worst guest.
Good.
Guest.
Well, you were right there, too, actually, at one point.
Ow.
Let's not give away the ending to 7 pounds, okay? Because there's people out there that want to see this.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. Cause I want to know if people didn't like it because they don't like seeing Will Smith in a certain type of role.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes people don't like to see their guys be unhappy.
Yeah.
He was in that movie where he played the homeless guy with the kid recently.
Oh, that was a huge movie.
Happiness.
Yeah,
that was huge.
But that was, kind of it wasn't the old Independence Day kind of.
No, it was a real role for him.
True story, though.
Was it?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, it was with his Jaden, I think his son, so it's like him and his real kid together.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Nepotism, that's always nice.
Yeah. I auditioned for the part of his son, and they said I wasn't right.
Your son.
Tempting to bring you.
Cook. All right. Yeah. And as I look outside, I see
what?
Nothing.
Still nothing? We were supposed to have 6 inches by now.
I see we have, everything's covered in daylight. It's really about it. No snow, no nothing. Look, they're showing a live shot of a bus, and it couldn't be clearer, that picture.
Looks like it just came through a car wash. There's nothing wrong with it.
No.
All right, we'll move on with some other things. Yeah, the Colts, they're going to be in the playoffs. Good for them.
Oh, yeah?
Peyton Manning had a fine game last night, though. Beat the Jaguars 31-24. Nice. That was a good one.
Oh, Jimmy.
Hey, you guys want to hear Tom Cruise? He's got a big movie coming out, the Valkyrie.
Valkyrie.
Or the Valkyrie,
I want
whatever.
to see that. It's about the a terrible event, the attempted assassination of Adolf Hitler.
Terrible because it didn't go down, right?
Well, that's what I mean, of course. Because, someone screwed up, moved that briefcase at the last minute.
Is that how it...
Yeah. That big wooden table.
They just spoil the movie?
No, it's history, goddammit. It's not like they change it.
I didn't know what happened, but it's very easy to find.
Yeah. Was Adolf Hitler like an organ donor after he died?
Not quite. After you pour some kerosene or gasoline on top of you, I don't think it's easy to donate your organs.
Well, it would have been a nice thing to do, Spread your organs around after you die.
Donate your mustache
or if you think
to a museum.
Or at least if you think you're going to die. That'd be a nice thing to do.
Yeah, this is the whole
about
thing.
the Valkyrie.
It's not just so much the actual assassination moment. It's the whole thing behind it.
Yeah.
So it's not ruining anything.
Was Adolf a fan of the number 7?
Why?
Just asking.
I don't know. I don't know what that means. What does that mean?
Just saying.
No, it's not
I don't
the
know that one
alphabet.
either.
Number 7.
Did you like the number 7?
Yes.
Okay.
I have no idea what that means.
I would bet 10 people do, though.
Really?
Yeah. I like to perform for 10 people instead of the million that are listening.
Huh.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's exactly what I wanted. Tom Cruise on Letterman, top 10 list. You want to hear this?
Yes.
I heard he was mad. He said, "Can we call it the bottom 10?" Dave said, "No."
Okay.
Oh. Wow. Hold on.
Let me sit down.
Wow.
Did you just pull a hammy on that one?
We got to take the paddles to Jim on that one. Woof.
I threw my soul out.
Can we bring in the joke trainer? Jimmy pulled something.
Oh my good God!
You. Yeah.
I should have a pie thrown in my face.
Oh, to say the least.
Yeah, with a rock pie.
From a shotgun.
A pellet pie.
Yes.
And because I know you're confused, and before we can move on, I'm just going to let you off the hook here. This is what I was getting at.
Oh, okay.
And a few people did get it.
I kind of heard that, but I don't think it's really a... Well, yeah. No, good old Adolf. Yeah, took a little poison, blew his brains out. They took him out back, burnt him.
And then, ta-da!
That was it. Ta-da! Yeah, his whole career was just the aristocrat.
Oh my God!
After he burned himself, he went, ta-da! The aristocrat.
Yeah, let's see how brave those aristocrat comedians really are. Why don't you work a little Hitler into your act?
Yeah, right up until that.
And then
moment.
go the aristocrats. See how that works out for you.
Steve from Bayshore is saying he could show me the exact spot that happened, where it was outside his bunker. The bunker.
Well, you can see where Hitler died?
Yeah, where he was burned, I would gather.
Really?
Yeah.
Is his bunker still there or no?
Yeah, apparently. Is it? Is the bunker still, das Bunker still there? Yes, it's under a parking lot. Is what Steve from Bayshore says. And Steve from Bayshore knows everything about
World War II.
Old Dolph.
Isn't that an insult to cars?
Get what? You're insulting the car?
Yeah, by building a parking lot over the whole thing. All right, here we go. Tom Cruise on David Letterman. I heard this was terrific. He did the top 10 list as he promotes his new movie.
Okay. Category. No, let me start. No, from the home office in Wahoo, Nebraska, tonight's top 10. Okay. The topic is the craziest things people say about Tom Cruise on the internet.
Oh, that's a good category. Okay.
Oh, look at Tom, the new Tom Cruise.
A little self-deprecating humor, perhaps. He seemed a little tripped up there, though.
Well, because they just hand it to him.
Wasn't very natural.
He doesn't see it ahead of time. It's the new Tom Cruise, though. He could take a joke. He wants everyone to know he could actually take a joke.
I think he realizes what a douche he came off like with Matt Lauer.
Oh, he's already apologized for all that publicly.
Yeah, he just was a douche.
He said, I was out of control. I don't know what I was doing.
I sleep upside down, suspended, in a special bat-like harness.
I've heard that.
Number 9. During the filming of Days of Thunder on a dare, I ate a tire. Number 8. I still wear those underpants from Risky Business.
Yeah!
Number 7. My real name is Tom Blagojevich.
Yeah, that's right.
The thing he doesn't know how to do is like let the laugh finish first.
His timing is horrible.
Nervous Nelly.
Oh,
you relax.
Yeah, come on, you're a star for God's sake.
Here's how he does it. Do you have the laugh track?
Sure.
Okay. He just keeps stopping the. Number 6. Do you wear the underpants from Risky Business? Number 5. He goes right into it. Number 5. During the making of Days of Thunder, I ate a tire. Number 4. Stop the laughing. Number 4. Stop the laughter.
Why would he do that?
Oh no!
Come on.
Number 6. I once. What's this?
Oof.
I can't read that.
A vagina.
Yes, I once
There it is.
I'm sure you've heard that rumor, huh, Mr. Cruz? Bravo to Jim Norton. Third show going on sale today, 10 o'clock. Borgata, Atlantic City.
Wow, my God.
Well, if he's talking about internet rumors.
Yeah, of course.
Number 6. I once. What's this?
We might have to do a few what's thises.
Oh, what's this is?
Well, why don't we do a few what's thises? Anyone have one?
How do you beat that?
Oh.
Number 6. I once. What's this? I can't read it. Yes, I once Heimlicked a koala. Number 5. Once a month I take the Universal Tour naked. Number 4. I believe all emotional and psychological disorders can be cured with Vicks Vapor Rub. There you go.
He's trying.
Okay, number 3. I'm a power-mad egomaniac who's completely insulated from reality. Oh, wait, that's Letterman.
It's not. I gotta say, it's not as bad as I thought. That last one wasn't good, but
yeah, it's it's self-deprecating. I think he realized how much that hurt his movie last time he did that. What movie was he plugging?
I don't remember.
Was it Mission Impossible 3 or some crap? When he went off on a tear like that, and people were just kind of.
I don't remember.
And he's got this movie coming out, and I think he really wants it to hit. So
he's playing a Nazi.
Yeah,
he's going into it with a whimsical attitude.
He can't figure anything out. This guy.
Throw caution to the wind.
He should be an ass this time around. Good observation, Jimmy.
Number 2. After jumping on her couch, Oprah hammerlocked me till I coughed blood.
Ouch. Really? Hammerlock you? That's awful.
And the number 1 craziest thing people say about me on the internet is, number 1, I keep a cell phone in my pants so I can tell friends, call my ass.
You forgot the other rumor.
Oh, what's that?
Well, there was a couple he forgot.
That he likes to smoke an unlightable cigar.
No Scientology stuff in there.
No, of course not.
No, they're not allowed to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be bad.
Rumor also that he wears the eye patch in Valkyrie due to a horrible Roman war helmet accident.
And another rumor that he mentioned was that that Risky Business is what he engages in through a glory hole.
Internet rumor, of course, right?
Internet rumor.
Yes.
I think they forgot to mention this one.
Yeah.
Yes.
You might have to take a look at a list of his movies there, Danny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he's had quite a few.
Yeah.
Quite the career that...
he was in Young Guns, you know that. Rain Man.
Yeah.
Cocktail.
Well. Enough said.
He was in Cocktail.
They just put out a box set of 25 movies on DVD from Cruise.
Good for him.
25. Well, that's a little egotistical, don't you think?
Wow.
It would only cost $30.
Well, that's a good bargain.
I hear he's arguing to have it not called a box set.
Exactly.
Called something else.
Every time his friends try to pick it up, they vomit.
He wants it called a fart box set. No?
It was a double.
Boy, you're a little too enthusiastic.
Yeah, you raised your hand and everything.
I would say if you didn't point at the outfield like Babe Ruth, that might have been a more solid hit.
You got that one, Travis?
Yeah, he's got it.
Wow. I got what he wants to call.
That was.
Oh, he raised his hand. He leaned forward.
Chipped his tooth on the mic.
This one's for little Johnny in the hospital. You just it's going over the fence, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, well, they all have them.
I don't get hot and sweaty too much anymore, but I just did.
All right, it's Friday. We're going to regroup with the FU line, see what people are complaining about today.
Fart box set hours. I heard him, Ralph.
Yeah.
You have no sense of humor.
Opie and Anthony.
Thanks for calling the Opie and Anthony FU line. Here's the latest batch of FUs.
You have 6 new voice messages. First voice message.
Oh, I want to give a big you to my wife for getting mad at me for next to her in bed. Maybe if you've had sex with me more than once a month since we've gotten married, maybe I wouldn't so much and ruin our bed and make the bed squeak so you can't fall asleep. You know what? I'm going to keep and I'm going to keep saying F you.
Next message.
Yeah, I want to give a big F you to Caroline Kennedy. Just because you have a famous name, you think you can run for senator in New York? You dumb bitch, you didn't know where Buffalo was till you came to visit it yesterday. F you, F David Patterson for your tax hikes, and New York State. Last one leaving, turn out the light.
Next message.
I want to give a big F you to everyone who says Happy Holidays. It's effing Christmas, so say Merry Christmas.
Next message.
I'd like to give a big F you to our Governor Peterson, who's going to raise welfare by 30% over the next 3 years. Are you a you moron? What the hell is wrong with this city? You.
Next message.
To my stupid neighbor across the street who's got $300 to spend on big blow-up stuff that talks Christmas decorations, but you can't spend $20 on a nice little set of classless horizontal blinds. Nobody wants to see in your white trash house with your disgusting couches and a kid hanging off each one of your...
Next message.
Yeah, I'd like to say F you to the guy who called right before me. Your FU sucked, and I hope he gets tooth cancer.
End of new messages.
Call the Opie and Anthony FU line. 866-FU line 1. That's 866-FU line 1.
Thank you, and goodbye.
We are moving right along. The Opie and Anthony Show. What else is going on today?
There was a list of which teams were almost called.
Oh, really?
You see that?
Like sports teams?
Yeah.
Oh, boy. I bet there were some inappropriate ones, right?
Not really, no.
I was thinking.
Oh.
Nashville.
Is that the number one?
I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Nantucket.
I
don't think that it really
Nome
matters. You know, funny. The New York Skyliners was a proposed name for the New York Mets.
The Skyline is
right.
They went with the Metropolitans.
Well, before the New York Mets they started their play in '62, they considered a list of names: the Skyliners, the Skyscrapers, the Bees.
Why?
The New York Bees.
Maybe they like small breasts. The Burrows.
The Burrows.
The Continentals. And the Jets.
But you can't call the Mets the Jets because the Jets are the Jets,
Yes.
Jimmy.
And you can't call the Mets the Continentals because they don't have first-class headrest things that don't work.
Boring.
Be more funny. This is going great.
This sucks. I hate you. I do kind of like the fact that the Mets are called the Mets because it's short for the Metropolitans. So if they were called the Continentals, it could get a little messy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Minnesota has one.
Yeah, the Minnesota Blue Ox.
Oh, babe, the Blue Ox.
Yeah.
For the Minnesota Wild, of course, we're talking NHL here.
Yeah, and they said that the reason they didn't call them the Minnesota Blue Ox is because Ox objected.
That's funny. Unfunny.
Blue Ox.
Orlando, because they're the Orlando Magic, had a name. They debated the Heat before Miami. The Tropics and the Juice.
Oh, well, Orlando is known as an orange growing place.
Yes, and there's also a lot of older residents.
Yes. Oh, okay. I thought it was more like juice, but you mean juice.
Yeah. The Florida Flamingos, they actually considered naming the Marlins the Flamingos after Paul McCartney announced his marriage to Heather Mills. I'm going off the fly here.
No, they stand on one leg. We all know that. It looks stupid when they do it, too.
We're in.
Tucker.
Why bother?
This sounds like a Morning Zoo bit, but these were actual names they were considering for some of these teams. The San Antonio Gunslingers, whatever.
Yeah, the Charlotte Hornets.
Almost were called the Spirit.
Yes.
The Charlotte Spirit.
Yes.
I like when they say almost. Like, how close did that come? Did just one douche stand up and suggest it and then get fired? Like, get no leave? Boy, it really came close. It's a suggestion.
Probably a good point. Well, the Washington Bullets, we all know that. They didn't want a violent name for their team anymore down there in Washington.
I can't mean that, it's fast. Bullets are fast. Regardless of what they're used for. They're fast, so you can't just say it's because of the speed. It's violent.
Oh, DC.
Up.
Well, they almost called them the Washington Sea Dogs before they decided on the Wizards. But a lot of people had a problem with the Wizards name because the Ku Klux Klan thing.
What?
Yeah, the Wizards wasn't a perfect choice, and some fans thought it tied into Ku Klux Klan mythology.
Well, they were going to change their helmets, too. And they said that the white little robe things flying off. Boo. I should sleep more.
They cause injuries, the pointy helmets. they didn't make them out of cloth. They made them out of actual helmet material.
What do those basketball helmets look like?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you was talking about a football team.
No.
Okay, excuse me one moment. Thank you. What do I know?
Did you say,
Who's just
that was Danny.
Every 2 seconds, somebody else is releasing gas in here.
I have fantastic gas today.
But do you realize that we both did helmet jokes for a basketball team?
That's the only reason I went with a helmet joke.
I know.
Was because I thought you were talking about a football team.
I know, but I know better.
You pulled me along.
I know. It's like Obi-Wan Kenobi said.
Yeah.
Who is the bigger fool? The fool or the little man in the robot costume?
The midget in the robot costume. He's the biggest little fool.
Yes. With his little midgety body and the equivalent of a rolling garbage can.
Oh, getting a heat stroke inside there. Good. Glad they tortured him.
Did he really get a heat stroke?
Oh, yeah. He was. It was real hot inside that thing, apparently. They should say, "Shut up, Shorty. You're getting a paycheck."
We'll replace you with a dog. All right. The Baltimore Marauders, the Cleveland Browns moved to Baltimore for '96. They couldn't bring their name. And the original suggested Baltimore Rapists was struck down. as too funny.
It's a snow day here today.
Jesus. Oh, that logo.
Oh, my goodness.
Jesus. The logo would just be horrible.
Yeah, it's a fist with like someone covering her face.
Cowering.
Just a big fist and a black eye.
The jersey's got a picture of a woman curled up in the fetal position in a shower. I'm just thinking merchandising.
The New York Jets were also almost called the New York Boroughs. Borros.
Stupid.
Like a play on the word boroughs.
Sure.
The Gothams got consideration, and they ultimately did not settle on boroughs because they were afraid that people would be called the squad of jackasses.
Yes. A borough.
Yes. So I guess they instead decided to be called the Jets.
Jets.
Play like jackasses.
Jets. Yeah. Well, I'm glad we were able to bring that to the table.
The Toronto Blue Jays.
It's not over.
No. The Toronto Blue Jays were almost called the Toronto Bunts, but they were afraid of the rival fans' chants. Which is also why they scratched the Toronto Knockchuckers. And the Milwaukee Maggots suffered from a similar fate. Yeah, boy. Sorry.
Yeah, the opposition, their fans could really get a little rambunctious with the chants.
Give you a good razzing.
Yeah, Los Angeles douchebags not gone over well.
No, not at all. Ooh. All right.
Yes. The Atlanta hit us with batteries. Might taunt people.
No.
I like Tom Cruise.
Why, what are you sitting on? All right, well, I just figured I would...
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Oof, pulled my back out swinging on that one.
So Jimmy's hitting about a .075 today.
Dude, I've done nothing but foul them off my bone spur.
Ow, that would hurt.
I got one base hit an hour ago.
Well, someone's digging it.
Yeah.
Apparently.
Yes.
You know, we get phone calls.
The competitors' radio stations. As new listeners flock to them.
Spiro, how are you, buddy?
Hey, Spiro, how you doing?
Good evening.
How's it going, fellas? I'm loving it. Who needs direction? This is wonderful radio.
Who needs direction?
It really is pointless nonsense, isn't it?
Yeah, drivel, we like to call it. This is our drivel section.
Hello. My name is Tom Barry. Pleased to meet you.
Oh, fantastic.
You know, it's funny. He was actually on a high school basketball team. They were called the London Ugly Douches. And he was the captain and mascot.
It's silly time. It's ridiculous.
Fucking awful. And,
What the hell was that? That could get us fired.
Were you asking for the silly time intro?
I sure was asking for
I
that.
didn't realize it was so risque.
There was a naughty word in there. Naughty.
Dirty word in there.
he was,
Dirty birdie.
He was only on the basketball team, John Merrick, because everyone thought that his head was the basketball equipment bag. And they would constantly try to put basketballs in it.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's it, baby.
Why are you doing this?
That's my head.
I feel much better.
What?
I feel much better.
Then what?
He said that.
Then what? A burned log? What could you feel better than? You certainly don't look much better than anything. I feel much better than a slug in a salt factory.
These are obviously clips from
The Elephant Man. No snow to report on, so.
Everybody seems very kind. Not better than what I used to.
Very kind. And what wouldn't be kind to this guy
Yes.
for what he was used to?
He's wearing a burlap hat and face mask and having bricks hurled at him.
You could just kick him in the face repeatedly. Oh, thank you. So much better than I'm used to.
I love the Elephant Man's first boss, the guy who kept him in a cage with hay.
Yeah.
And would jab his big pizza crust source with a cane. My treasure.
Pizza crust.
Didn't he have? He looked like like the delicious part of pizza dough. His whole head and body looked like that. Yummy. He was yummy looking.
I feel not better now.
Oh,
good.
That's good. Yeah, he did. He had, like, on his shoulders, it looked like breadsticks, like those soft breadsticks. And on top, it was just a big Kaiser roll on his head. He's the bakery man.
Exactly. He's a doughy fool. And he always falls asleep in the oven, and this is what happens to him. Oh, I love the.
I haven't seen that one in quite a while.
It was actually on this morning, believe it or not. I had no idea it was directed by David Lynch.
Yeah.
I didn't know that either.
Of course. Yeah, I just...
it has that look when you watch it.
This was actually called Eraserhead originally.
Well, it's funny. I was just watching that last night. I finished it up, and I started doing my research. So it was actually on cable this morning, so I DVR'd it. I'm going to go home.
Nice.
Check out. I've never seen The Elephant Man.
Wow, it's funny.
That's a good one. It really is funny.
In the end, he gets a modeling career. It's really a big twist. He wakes up, he's Owen Wilson. It was just a bad dream. And he's not really an ugly freak. He's actually cute, making pursy lips, and unfortunately not succeeding in suicide.
He's just disappointed that his nose looks worse than it did when he was the Elephant Man.
Oh, his nose is terrible. Oof. He's hit in the face with a comet. Stinks. Pursy lips are so handsome.
And it's funny because the only reason I even bothered to search out Elephant Man was because I thought that Jim's impression was so funny that I wanted to watch it.
My kid. That's my favorite.
Much better than I used to.
I know, that's it.
Hello. Everybody's been so kind.
He's such a gentleman.
He really is.
He tries to be such a gentleman when he walks in and meets the queen.
Yes. My breath is awful.
Those choppers of his. Oh, God damn. The dentist used a ball peen hammer.
You know how much health insurance he didn't have? He had nowhere to go.
No.
Where could he hide?
What were they going to do? Just put a burlap bag over his head with that stupid hat he put on top, too.
I love the little hat.
The little derby.
To give him a fashion style. No, it was like a hat like...
oh, right.
It was like a little cloth hat that kind of wrapped around the contours of that giant moon mountain range face.
Why? But he left his hand out? His little wacky...
Oh, he was so cocky. Because his left hand was actually normal. Yeah. All he would do is point and gesture with it to try to distract attention.
Look how pretty my hand is.
Yes.
Trying to get chicks just with his hand.
Oh.
He'd put like the eyes on his knuckles and go, hello, talk with his mouth. Hello, it's all right.
Pay no attention to this monstrosity I'm dragging behind me. Oh, boy.
Oh, there he is. Yeah, that's great. Who played him? Was it
William Hurt or John Hurt? John
yeah,
Hurt.
I get them confused all the time. Which one was in Alien?
Oh,
William Hurt or John Hurt? You know, the guy that got the alien busted out of his guts.
Oh, if you knew the dud, I almost fired out.
Oh, really?
When you said William Hurt or John Hurt, I almost said, no, that would be feelings.
Oh,
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
No.
Same guy. It's John Hurt.
Oh, it is John Hurt?
Yeah, same guy.
Yeah, okay. Can't see through that makeup.
Should we be covering anything else?
Yeah. After the break.
Yes.
You're checking out the Opie and Anthony show for a Friday. Kind of having a snow day today. silly time.
Yeah, it does feel like one of those school snow days or something, even though not a what do you call it? A flake. A flake. I was thinking a drop of snow.
Not yet.
Not a flake of snow. I was watching a great show on that goddamn North Hollywood shootout years ago.
Oh yeah.
They
the bank robbers, right?
Yeah.
They were armed to the hilt.
Oh, they had body armor on and AK-47s with giant rotary clips and just hold. They had so much ammo, and they outgunned the LAPD
for a while.
Just outgunned them for a while till SWAT showed up, and the cops actually had to go to a local gun store to get guns to compete against these guys because they had their 9mm pistols and shotguns, but. These guys, there's video of it. It went on for like 45 minutes of them being shot at, and they get thrown back a little bit, and then they just keep walking. They were like robots.
Yeah, you know what that was, right?
Oh, what?
Grand Theft Auto.
It was, yeah. Grand Theft Auto. Oh,
we've all done that scenario with that game. I want to see how long I can last.
Yeah, let me see how long I
got all my weapons and flamethrowers, and I got all sorts of protection. And then you always lose when you see the ropes coming, and they're coming
they
from
start rappelling down on you
from helicopters. Like
over Johnny.
But it was pretty much that same scenario.
You know, it's great when they take because that's an old story. But these shows on History Channel and Discovery and whatnot, they update it with like computer graphics, so they were able to show you some of what went on, and then they really get in depth by putting a computer graphic of the entire. Area and showing where the gunmen were at any given moment and the cops and this line of fire and who was taking cover where. They give you so much more of an in-depth description of things that went on even years ago now where they're able to use computers.
That was about 10 years ago, right?
97, yeah.
97?
Were they walking together at?
Yeah, not the whole time. They were near each other, but one would be like by the bank door while the other one's on the corner. They went behind the bank at one point. They were just trying to kill as many cops and civilians as they could. They were shooting at anybody that they saw.
Civilians too, huh?
Yeah, civilians were getting shot. There was one point where a bunch of detectives, and all they had were their 9mm, their pistols and shotguns. So they couldn't get close enough to these guys to do any damage. And a bunch of detectives lined up behind this big cinder block wall and just opened up on one of the guys. And the guy turns around and fires his AK-47, which goes right through the cinder block wall. And these cops are getting hit by cement and bullets and everything else. Another cop got hit, two of them got hit in the leg right through the femur bone. And they were sitting there, and you just hear the 911 calls. They're going, I'm passing out. You got to send some help. And they were talking with the 911 dispatchers, saying that they were just freaking out. They were asking if this was the same officer down call. They go, is this one officer? And another one that had just gotten hit goes, no, it's not one officer. And then they started realizing that this was, multiple officers just calling and going, I'm shot, officer down, needs assistance. They're trying to drag themselves away from certain situations. Other cops that were amazing came up with their patrol cars, which these guns that they had, the bullets were going right through them. And were pulling some of these cops that were down out of the line of fire as they were being shot at. Those guys must have gotten a couple of medals.
Was it called Shootout?
But, yeah, the show's called Shootout.
On YouTube in 4 parts.
It was,
YouTube?
Oh, cool.
Yeah, you can check it out on YouTube.
You can check it out there, but it's on History Channel.
What was the final tally? How many cops
what was that?
did we lose?
No one died.
No one, amazingly.
No one died.
Amazingly.
Only the suspects died.
Yeah.
And 15 people were hit, 10 police officers among the injured.
And they expected to get away with this? Okay, so they robbed the bank, then what?
Yeah, they robbed the bank.
Eventually, there would be nowhere to hide.
The cops disabled the escape vehicle, right? The getaway car. They shot out the tires and everything, and it was still able to move though, because at one point, one of the guys gets in and starts driving real slow, while the other guy's using it as cover, and he's shooting up, whatever's
more
moving.
Stuff, yeah.
And then they point out that one guy just abandoned the money bag. And at that moment, they said, okay, these guys are just in it now to just kill people. And They nailed one guy. They were not sure if they actually shot him first through the spine. They got him, and he might have misfired his gun when he went to load his pistol and shot himself in the head, or it was a suicide that he said, I'm done, and just shot himself in the head. They got all this on great helicopter video.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
And then the other guy, he tried to carjack a pickup truck, threw all his weapons in this truck, and then realized the guy that ran out of the truck took his keys with him. So he's kind of standing there like, ah. So now these cops SWAT team comes pulling up to the truck thinking they're going to save this driver who's already gone, and now the bad guy's in the truck, so they don't know. So they pull right up next to it, and the guy just opens fire on the cop car.
But he had nowhere to go.
Yeah. So the cops got out, took cover behind the car, got low. I think they took his ankles out, and once he fell, they just started shooting him up, and I think he died before the ambulance even got there. But 45 minutes of a war zone. There was something like, at the end of it, 300 police officers responding to these two guys. If you get a chance to see it, they really get into it. So it's cool, and they have actual video.
That's real video, or
and a few
reenactments?
recreations,
reenactments.
But the real video they have a lot of.
I remember that. It really was like something out of a film. I mean, and it's amazing that nobody died, so you can actually watch it and enjoy it. No, you're not watching a bunch of cops get killed.
Just the bad guys getting it. But the way the cops talk about it, they talk about it like they were in a war. The sound of the AK-47s, how loud they are, the fact that the bullets were going everywhere, and these guys, no cops were killed.
It's called Shootout.
Shootout.
You can find it on YouTube. Amazing.
Yeah.
So the bank alarm went off, I guess. Just they probably
whoopsie.
They timed it out wrong.
Yeah, they certainly did.
Couple one of the guys?
Yeah. They were the guys.
The one didn't look that scary.
Baby face.
He
yeah,
sure
I know.
did.
They were wearing body armor that just
made them look like
badasses. They were being hit. You could see the shots hitting these guys, and they're still walking. They had to actually lean a little forward because the bullets were pushing them backwards.
Really?
Yeah, it was insane. It's really a great show. That History Channel, man, I cannot turn it off. See, now they go to these computer kind of a graphic of the whole area.
And they're showing you.
And it gives you an idea of where these guys are, what they were doing at the time. The shotguns were ineffective against these the body armor these guys had. They had full leg body armor.
What kind of head stuff do they have?
All you could really see was they were wearing ski masks. And you'd think, a well-placed headshot. I guess it's pretty difficult when a guy is rattling off an AK-47.
Yeah.
It's kind of hard to shoot him in the head because these guys had to keep their distance. They couldn't get really close to these two bad guys.
Hey, is it true? Did they say this in the documentary or whatever? Reed from Birmingham. The family of the second guy sued the police because they claim that they didn't call the ambulance soon enough. The guy laid there in the street for like an hour before it came.
They said he died before the ambulance arrived,
and the family decided to saying, "Look, you should have got the ambulance
he
there.
He should have gotten an ambulance there.
Get
out of here."
That's what someone's saying. I wonder if that's true. Also, Bruce in Louisiana has a little something on this. Bruce.
Morning, gentlemen. Merry Christmas.
Hey, man.
The thing also said that they caught those two guys. They picked them up a couple of months before the actual robbery in a car loaded with guns, ammunition, magazines, high-capacity magazines. Couldn't make any of the charges stick, so they let them go. They proceeded to go home, make their own body armor, sew it together so there was no seams to shoot between. Like, police body armor has, the arms
Yeah, you
are
can get through the
exposed and
side or, things like that.
Right. They sewed their own body armor together so you couldn't even shoot them between, like, the armpit, which is a weak spot in police body armor. They go out and let them go and give them their guns back.
Wow.
Were they registered guns, though?
No, yeah, they had AK-47s, thousands of rounds of ammunition, 20 to 30 high-capacity magazines in the trunk of this car, but they couldn't actually make any charge that, I guess, fit what they were doing because they weren't doing anything. They just got pulled over on a routine stop or something.
Jeez.
Searched it, and it's not actually illegal to have a gun in your trunk.
Yeah.
So they had to actually give them all their guns back and let them go. If you watch that shootout documentary on History Channel, I've got it on my DVR. I love it.
Cool.
It actually tells that. And they had
Yeah, I missed the very beginning.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Know what's strange? All this for $30.
What?
$30 lousy dollars.
That was it, huh?
Yeah, they robbed the bank for $30 lousy dollars. Unbelievable to me. Yes, Dunpray.
The family of one of the guys did, in fact, sue the city, saying that they let him bleed to death in the streets.
Unbelievable.
The first trial ended in a mistrial, and then they agreed to eventually drop it.
Yeah.
How does it end in a mistrial?
I think you just dropped that.
Just cut your losses. You raised the bed, dude.
Oh, it's amazing.
All right, man. Let's go to Boston. Adam, how are you?
Good evening.
Good evening, Adam.
Real quick, guys. I don't know, Ant, if you noticed, like they were talking about how these guys were all jacked up on meds too. So even if they took around, they wouldn't really feel like the pain, and they wouldn't bleed quickly and stuff, like blood thickeners or whatever it was. They were really clever with this whole thing.
They went all out. Yeah, because I know the second guy that died, he was hit first in the ankle or lower leg because he was limping around for a little while as he was shooting. One cop with a vest actually jumped on top of some of these detectives that didn't have any body armor, and right after he did that, got shot 3 times in the back.
Oh my God!
Went through the vest, and he was injured but not killed.
Wow.
And after that, he got up and still fought these guys.
Amazing.
He said a lot of the cops said the adrenaline, because a lot of them were hit in the ankles because they were using the cars. A lot of them were using cars as cover, so they were hitting the ankles and the arms. And a lot of the cops are saying from the adrenaline, they just kept fighting. They kept shooting. They didn't feel any pain or anything until later. It's weird what happens when you're in that situation, I guess.
Let's go to Scott in New York. Scott.
Hey, boys. Hey, Anthony, did you see on the documentary before they left for the bank, they watched Heat, that big shootout scene?
Oh, did they?
Is that true?
Another thing? Yeah, I got to catch the beginning of it. I missed the beginning. When I saw it was on, I was like, oh, yeah, that's the cop that gets shot in the back.
Yep.
Wow.
All right. It's called Shootout. It's on the History Channel.
It is creepy with the 911
It's also on
calls.
YouTube.
They have all the real 911 calls, the radio calls of these guys just screaming for help after they're shot. You know, in the movies, you see it's like, hey, officer down, officer down. These guys are screaming.
It's worth a peek, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You guys hear about the plane? The pilot telling the passengers. This is a great story. One of the better stories today coming out. Pilot tells passengers, I'm not qualified to land plane. Is this a good thing or a bad thing?
What? What? Where was this? What airline is this?
But I'm asking, is it a good thing or a bad thing? Because I'm not really sure.
Bad.
It's horrible.
Why?
Because why was he even in the cockpit?
He's had 30 years experience, my friend. He's not a newbie. He's been flying for 30 years.
Was he in a plane that he wasn't familiar with?
I'm looking at this story as we speak here.
It was fog.
It was fog. It was heavy fog. We've all been on that flight where all of a sudden they hit the runway. You're like, wow.
Yeah, how do you find that?
Yeah, what kind of training does that take to land the plane without any kind of visual whatsoever?
Instruments.
No, I understand, but...
Well, 20 minutes outside of Paris, he said, unfortunately, I'm not qualified to land the plane in Paris. They're asking us for level 2 qualification, and I only have a level 5. We have to fly back. And he had recently switched from flying a Bombardier, blah, 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 to Bombardier, blah, 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 and had not completed the requisite low-visibility training. So apparently it was probably a technical thing.
Yeah.
But his company stood behind him. They said he absolutely did the right thing. They back him 100% because he took the safe route.
Wow.
So I guess it's good in the fact that he was honest.
You know what sucks? They were so close to landing. He said, I'm not qualified. And he turned all the way around and went all the way back to where he came from.
You know, the way the headline sounds, though, it's like some Joe the Plumber's in there.
Oh, yeah?
And he's like, hey, by the way, I'm not qualified to land.
You think he said it like that? Or maybe he said, look, I don't feel good about landing this plane in this fog.
Maybe they want to come up here and give it take a whack at it.
Maybe he didn't use I'm not qualified, because that would scare passengers.
Yeah.
Saying something like, I don't think it's a good idea. They're telling us to turn around. That type of thing would be a lot easier to handle, I guess.
Qualifications.
Yeah.
Wow, that's something. I I like uneventful flights. I like when the pilot just tells you how high we are.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe look out your window and see something. You don't want things like there's a problem or that sound you just heard was.
They don't even do that, though. I wish the pilots would talk just a little more.
You never want to hear them go, engine number 2.
Right.
Or just any engine.
Sure.
You never want to hear them bring up an engine.
I think there's a lot of people that hate to fly, and if that pilot would just come on every once in a while and give you a little something, I think so many more people would enjoy flying.
They're probably sleeping.
You think they're sleeping in there?
They sleep up there. Not both at the same time, but...
What if the other one starts nodding off like effing Club Soda Kenny does as you're driving home from Boston?
It did happen.
Yeah, it did.
In L.A., right? They overflew L.A. by like a half hour.
Yeah, both
pilots were sleeping.
And it's automatic pilot.
Whoopsie.
They kept it going.
I demanded Kenny pull over once, and he had to admit, yeah, I guess you're right. I guess I have been falling asleep for the last 30 miles. Great.
Isn't that fantastic?
Great. Thanks, Kenny.
Driving with my brother once, back down from upstate, and I'm looking at him, and I go, you're falling asleep. Let me drive.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, no, man. I know I'm not going to fall asleep. I don't know you're not going to fall asleep. I go, don't you understand that's exactly what I'm thinking?
Right.
Like, I'm positive you're falling asleep. So I stopped waking him up because I would wake him up the second I saw his eyes going. But I waited, and I looked to see where we were going, and we hit the rumble strip. But I went, hey! I go, you know what that was, don't you? You were asleep.
Now pull over.
It's like, okay. And then I drove.
It does suck giving up the wheel.
I was falling asleep.
Yeah. I was falling asleep on the way to Scranton for a wedding. I had to finally admit it and go, yeah, all right, you drive. I was dead tired, man.
It's such a helpless feeling of just, I have no control over my body. I have this 2-ton missile going down the street, and the brains behind it is falling asleep. You smack yourself, you roll the window down, you just tried anything to stay awake, and
there's nothing worse. I did the trip from Buffalo to Long Island so many times, and you're just so tired.
You're talking to stay awake, stay awake,
you just
say the words.
You just want to get home.
Yeah.
You're suffering, doing, like you said, everything, smacking your face, opening the windows even though it's 10 degrees out, cranking the music, you try everything.
You'll get used to anything. At first, you roll the window down, and it's freezing cold. You take a breath and go, oh, man, okay, I'm set.
Yeah.
There's no way I'm falling asleep now.
Yeah.
And then, like, in 5 minutes, the cold ain't so bad. Half your face is frozen.
Right.
You're just dozing off.
Getting back to the plane story, you were saying you never want to hear, Engine 2?
Yeah.
Listen to this one. Matt in New York.
Hey, boys.
Hey.
Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Thank you, fella.
Hey, I was I was going on my honeymoon, and we're taking off. We get about 10 minutes into the air, and the pilot goes, we have an extreme hydraulic failure.
Oh.
And considering the plane runs on hydraulics,
yeah.
nothing you could do.
Wow, what kind of plane were you on? Was it small or large?
Oh, it was a large one. It was going to San Juan from JFK. And we're going all over the ocean, so he's like, we got to land in Philadelphia, and when we get there, it was just fire trucks and ambulances.
But a massive hydraulics failure. You have, I think, 2 sets of backups, which I believe was the flaw in DC-10s, which caused that one United flight to have such a problem. Was that when there was an explosion, it severed the lines of both backups. Like something in the hydraulic thing blew out, and it severed the backup lines, too.
Wow.
So it was that rear engine or something. One of the blades went and shot through all of the hydraulic lines, which they cleverly put real close to each other by the tail section instead of, spreading them out a little bit.
Yeah.
So it just cut all 3, and no hydraulics at all. First of all, now hand crank down the landing gear and hope for the best. Turn the plane with the engines.
I've heard the audio of those pilots, and it gave you faith in airline pilots. These bastards, they were like, we have no elevator control, which I guess means going up and down.
Yeah.
Like I just said it.
Yeah.
We have, the 30,000 feet, they can't go up.
Right.
We have no elevator control.
Plane turn.
Can't.
Which would be fine to hear if they said something after that. Like, But we have no problem, flying this thing.
They didn't say that over the loudspeaker.
Oh, that wasn't to the people.
Oh, Jesus, no. They said something happened, but they said it to
this is on the
ground
tape?
control.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the people, they said, we've run out of beverage.
Right.
Yeah.
right.
The airplane has ran out of beverage. And we mean the plane itself. There's no liquid left.
My new thing is I just check out the waitresses on the flights.
Is that what you do?
And if they're having no problem and they're still trying to figure out, how to pour a soda and get the coffee right for you, I'm like, all right, we're all right.
What about when they pull those little seats down from the walls and they buckle up?
Well, every time I feel a bump, I look up and they're like reading a book. I'm like, okay, they've been through this. No big deal.
Yeah, when they're buckled up.
Yeah.
The pilot goes, a little turbulence.
But every once in a while, you see them, they'll give you a look. You'll see them doing a look like, oh, boy.
Yeah, huh?
Great.
The pilots never even say turbulence anymore.
Oh,
bumps.
Go, yeah, it's going to get a little bumpy.
A little bumpy.
A little choppy.
Get a little choppy, a little bumpy. For a short period of time, we're going to keep the seatbelt light on. And, the second we get into some clear air, we're going to take that light off. And then you're thinking, oh, okay, we're going to get out of it. And it's going to take the light off.
Were you ever on a flight where the plane went sideways, or it felt like it went sideways for a few seconds?
In a small turboprop.
I was coming home from L.A. No, big one. Big plane, big one.
Really?
And it was so bad that everybody, including, myself, started screaming. And I went, this is it. Something hit the plane, wind shear, whatever, I don't know. It was on our way back into New York. We're getting close. And it felt like it was sideways, like I was leaning heavy right for a second or two, and everyone started screaming.
Were they making like a little bit of a bank turn, and then the wind hit it and really just came a little bit?
Jimmy, it came out of nowhere. It was like normal. All of a sudden, this feeling of, wow, we got hit. It felt like we got hit by something. Wow. It's the only way I could describe it, and everyone started screaming. Yeah, everybody.
Fun one.
Yeah. And just grabbing as hard as you can. And then it was, I don't even know, this is years now, but a couple seconds. And then it was back to like whatever. Yeah. And it landed with no incident.
You'd be amazed with
the pilot never said anything. The waitresses up there, they were screaming.
You ever see a slow motion shot of like a 747 in a test chamber for what the wings?
Yeah, I understand what they could do. Yeah,
dude, the wingtips
that makes you feel a little better.
Are moving like a bird. Mm-hmm. The wings are flapping. They're moving so far up and down. Because sometimes you look out that window and you see the wings going and they're moving.
Yeah,
you're like, that's made of metal.
Yeah. Is that supposed to do that?
How does it not break? I know when I take a piece of metal and I bend it enough times, it gets hot. And then it breaks. It's like, how many times has that wing done that?
Good point.
It's almost 90 degrees before they snap, though.
Yeah.
It's never going to happen in flight.
Yeah.
It's not like people think it's two wings on a plane. It's like one structure that goes right through the plane.
Yeah.
Is the wing.
To this day, I don't know what that flight was all about. What happened to the plane? I have no idea.
Yeah, you probably hit one of those weird air pockets, or
and it just went like, whoa.
Yeah,
like sliding on a slippery highway for a split second. I don't know. It was weird, man.
The thing is, if your plane is flying, you're doing, let's say, 500 miles an hour, and the wind is pretty wacky up high, and then you get a tailwind that whips in at 100 miles an hour, this gust. It takes 400 miles. Then you're only really doing a 400 mile an hour airspeed. So you might drop a little bit.
So maybe that's
like
what it was.
Cutting the throttle down.
I don't know. It was
so relative to the wind, that's why it's airspeed, not ground speed.
Mm-hmm.
If you got a headwind, you barely got to give it any juice.
You're rocking. We love hearing that, right? Oh, good news. We got a headwind.
Well, the tailwinds are good for getting.
Tailwind. I'm sorry.
The headwinds will keep your plane up.
Without any effort.
Yeah.
I got you.
Your relative airspeed will be pretty fast.
Yeah, I meant the tailwind.
But you won't be going that fast.
We're going to make up a lot of time. We got a tailwind.
Yeah, make up time. How about you make up time anyway?
Yeah.
Just do it even if we're not late, and let's get there early.
Got it. There you go.
Yeah. Goose this thing.
Oh, that got the phones ringing. We'll do a little mop-up next. Opie and Anthony, stay there. Getting ready to get out of here for the weekend. At least this side of the Opie and Anthony show. Got a good phone call coming in from Alan in Dallas. Alan, how are you, buddy?
Good
Good morning. Just want to state for the record, no naked girls in studio, but we can advertise Trojan condoms on the radio. That's great.
Right.
I'm so glad you guys are noticing, because if we notice that stuff, we get in trouble.
Yeah.
My God. What's up, Alan?
Anyway, maybe you get some naked girls, they sell more Trojan condoms. I don't know. MythBusters did an episode on whether a non-experienced person could be talked down by a pilot over the radio in air traffic control.
Yeah.
Probably one of the coolest episodes of MythBusters I've ever seen.
I got to go see that MythBusters. I would love to see that.
What was the verdict?
Adam and Jamie both went in with a flight plan with nobody to talk them down, promptly crashed the plane in NASA's multi-million-dollar flight simulator. Then they get a guy that's like a 30-year pilot, gets on the radio, yeah, you're going to notice the landing gear switch to your right, go ahead and flip that, pull your elevator back, slow your speed. Perfect landing both times. So they completely called it plausible because there was no confirmed cases ever in history of anybody being talked down remotely by air traffic control, but they both did it on the simulator back to back.
Our resident expert on MythBusters, Danny.
That is true. They both were able to be talked down and land the plane safely. However, they also mentioned that it would never happen in a real-world environment because the planes these days are so sophisticated and just packed with the latest technology that when you flip on autopilot, I mean, that plane could fly itself and even land itself if it needed to. So you would never be in a situation where you actually needed to be talked down to land
the airplane. Yeah, you would have to, somebody would have to tell you what switches to hit for the autopilot and the ILS and whatever else you would need to line up with the runway. But yeah, what are you going to do? It's going to bring you right in.
That's good to know. All right, Alan, thank you.
Anyway, see Jimmy at the Borgata on the 18th. Tickets go on sale at 10 o'clock this morning.
How good are you? Third show, by the way. Nice, Alan. Thank you.
Sir.
Bye. We got more plane stories coming in. I think we kind of got to get out of here, though. Want to take one more of these?
Sure.
Flight I was on felt like roller coaster. Flight was delayed after truck hit our plane on runway. Let's go with that one, yeah. Janice.
Hi, guys. How are you?
Hi.
Good. What are you doing?
I just pulled into work. I wanted to tell you what happened to me. I was on a commuter jet from London to Glasgow, and our plane was hit by the catering truck on the runway.
Yummy.
How bad?
Apparently not so bad that we couldn't take off. But you saw the guys come up in their little cherry picker with their toolbox and stuff and kind of fiddled around for a few minutes and patted the plane on the side like everything was going to be okay, and they told us we could go.
It's not like it was hit by a truck. Could you?
That's what they told us.
Well, what could it hit, really? The wheel?
I have no idea. I white-knuckled it the whole way.
I'm just saying, is the truck high enough to hit the actual wing, you think?
Yeah, I would think.
Depending on which plane you're on, sure.
I have no idea.
Oh, my God.
Something hit, I closed my eyes, and that was about it.
They don't have to be in the plane. Yeah, it's good enough.
Yeah, that'll work. Go ahead.
Have a good flight.
I'm going to be inside here on the ground.
Enjoy.
My altitude is 0.
On the side of the plane. Like, don't worry about it, guys. Everything's okay.
Wow. All right. Thank you, Janice.
All right, bye-bye.
All right. Top 10 Google searches for 2008. Coming to the end of the year. Mm-hmm. What do you think the number one search of the year was, Ant?
Obama.
Bingo. End of bit.
Wow.
See you Monday.
That was it, huh?
Yeah. Of course.
Jeez.
All right, give me another one on the list. Top Google searches for 2008.
My own searches, I don't think I could say.
No.
On these airwaves.
No.
Because I usually add in other words.
Let's see if we could get another one. Keep this going.
All right. Let's see.
Think.
The second one would be bailout.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
Damn it.
Number 2, one guy, one cup.
John McCain.
No
one cared about
sorry.
John McCain.
Close though.
Yeah.
Think.
Oh, Palin.
There you go.
Yeah.
You get another one. Palin is the 7th top search of the year.
Bush.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No. Iraq War.
I'm sorry.
Really?
Lemon Party's in there, though.
Lemon Party? Yeah, that's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
Bunch of men having fun.
Oh, you're not doing good with this.
No, I suck.
You did well with the quizzes this week, but
That's
not this one.
because I search for other things.
Think
chocolate rain.
Chocolate rain. That was last year. Now I think that's one of those things you think it was this year, but I think it was last year. Technology. Think technology. A lot of technology searches.
Oh, iPhone.
Gadgets. There you go. iPhone number 4. Sure.
iPhone. BlackBerry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See.
Facebook was a biggie.
Facebook.
Number 2.
Yeah.
The second most searched out word was Facebook in Google
Silly.
this year.
Why not just go to Facebook? I don't get that.
Beating out YouTube came in 5th.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Fox News was in there.
Again, why go to YouTube
Number
on
6.
Google? Why search YouTube?
I don't know.
If you... Oh, well.
Well, you know what happens to me sometimes? I think I'm typing in the address bar, but I'm actually typing in Google.
Yeah.
So I'll have it up as my front page, my home page.
You know, that's kind of true, because I'll do that sometimes if I'm not sure of a name, because sometimes if you get close to a name, it ends up in a endless loop of pornography.
Yeah.
Somebody gets you like that, so you type it in the search engine first.
I need help with the third most searched out word. I'm completely clueless on this one. ATT.
AT&T?
It just says ATT. One word.
I would guess
that is the third most popular search for 2008. I need to know what that is before we get out of here.
It's got to be AT&T.
It's got to be AT&T simply because they're the provider for the iPhone.
You think?
Yeah, it's got to be.
It's got to be? It's as easy as that?
Yep.
Okay. I was thinking it might be something.
That's an Occam's razor thing. Right there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Simplest.
Rounding out the list, 8th place, Beijing 2008 for the Olympics.
Of course.
The American Idol winner did very well this year as far as searches go. His name?
Not a clue.
David Cook, number 9.
Cook.
And number 10, I don't understand either. It just says 10th search of the year for 2008 as far as Google goes. Surf the channel. What is that? I need to be informed. What does that mean?
Surf the channel.
What does that mean?
Somebody that surfed the English Channel? I have no idea.
Oh, wow. This could be something that maybe we could turn some people on to.
What is it?
It looks like it's all the video sites available to you.
Yeah, it's a watch movies and TV free site.
Holy crap.
Well,
I'm glad we did this list now.
There you go.
It has YouTube, Mega Video, Hulu.
Hulu's good.
Gooba, iFilm, GoFish, Yahoo, CBS, AOL. That's great. One place to do all your video searching. Right? Did you hear Surf the Channel before, Danny?
This is the first I'm hearing of it. But then again, I don't really watch like TV shows online.
Danny can find pornography
like
the drop
that.
of a hat. In
I'm
2
really
seconds.
good at disgusting
But he's
videos.
like, I don't know what this is. I don't see one filth-ridden site on there, so why would I bother?
If it doesn't involve vomit or some kind of excretory function.
Yes. Why bother?
This is a great site. Surf the Channel. They're not an advertiser. This is just happened to come out this way.
Yeah.
But it's all like free videos to check out.
Well, I'll
All
have
in
to
one place.
bookmark that one.
Including YouTube, which is the biggie. All right. We're going to get out of here. They're going to start the music here in New York City on this fine radio station. What is it called these days?
K-Rock.
K-Rock, what's the slogan? What's the slug line? Home of rock and roll? Are we doing that one?
Yeah, sure.
Where we're rocking.
Where rock lives?
Where rock lives. Doesn't it live in a lot of places? What's the slogan, really? That
Where
can't
rock
be it.
resides.
What's the slogan for the station here in New York, E-Rock?
Where rock lives. Yeah, that's a...
Oh, it is, huh?
Absolutely. Where rock lives, right here on K-Rock. 92.3.
Perfect.
That's good, Mike.
Yeah.
All right, well, okay. All right, sure.
That works.
I want to be a company guy, sure. Where rock lives.
Lives.
What do you think it means, Jimmy?
What? Where rock lives?
It means
Yeah.
rock lives here.
Yeah. That's where was Rock's house.
Here, we're in the house of rock.
Is Is Rock home?
We're guests.
Can we play with Rock?
We'll have to sleep on the couch. Rock doesn't have an extra room.
Apparently Rock dies on other stations.
Hopefully,
Here it lives.
Hopefully Rock is having a pajama party with his young teenage girls.
Rock lives here.
Rock has nothing in the fridge.
Rock never has anything to eat.
Yeah.
Or beer. Rock sucks.
Rock does all his homely things here, like home things, like where Rock sleeps and wakes up and takes a dump, and where Rock showers.
Rock invites you over, but he asks you to pick some stuff up on the way.
Yeah, Rock is a chiseler. Cheapskate.
Where Rock lives.
Yeah.
They fired half their workforce, and the guy that came up with where Rock lives continues to get a paycheck. Huh?
Yeah.
That's terrific. Good for you.
Where you go if you want to give Rock an upper decker. You go to Rock's house, and this is where Rock lives.
Mm-hmm.
Does not live in other places. It lives here and nowhere else.
Well, you know something?
Well, Rock is living, but is he healthy?
We're overstaying our welcome at Rock's house.
I really think we are. They want us out. Believe me, I'm aiming for that door 30 minutes ago.
I'm never one to stay too late.
No.
And Rock looks tired and looks like he wants to go to bed.
Yeah, Rock wants to do Rock's thing. So why don't we go?
All right, where Rock lives.
That's right.
Sweet.
You know where else Rock lives?
Where?
In the Borgata, January 18th.
Oh, wow.
Get it? 10 a.m., folks.
Of course.
Bye.
Hit that sweeper. Start the Rock. All right, we're here.
We're here.
Got a nice crowd outside the studio there. That's going away, by the way. I think we have 2 months left of having a live audience because, you know, no one wants to listen to me whatsoever at this Sirius XM company, so we have to do it their way. I guess they don't understand the importance of having our fans check out the show live.
Yeah.
It's a little frustrating.
Wonderful.
To say the least. Where Rock lives, huh? I didn't know that until today. Didn't we try that like 10 years ago?
Headphones.
You don't have headphones?
Headphones, please. Somebody. Headphones. Yeah, I'd need headphones. We'll just sit around and wait till someone that works here brings me some headphones.
You guys get to see how inept the staff really is. Hey? You think we're just joking.
Oh, wow, Sam.
Take your
That's
time.
a good look.
I told you, Sam. I told Sam not to do it, but he
so
insisted.
feminine.
He insisted. He's now wearing a band on his hair.
It's too much.
It looks like a African woman.
Well, this is all I can do. I can't pull it back all the way.
Thank you, E-Rock.
I need a spoon, Ken. Oh, Kenny with the spoon. Thank you, Kenny.
Actually, you really shouldn't be thanking E-Rock because he's the one that knew that you didn't have headphones and totally forgot to give them to you.
Yeah. E-Rock, you're a douchebag.
E-Rock, what do you have to say about that?
Stupid.
Well, whoever's supposed to set up the studio over here with Aunt Toys should have put the headphones in as well.
Oh! Yes. Well, there's no toys or anything. I don't have my toys.
Yeah, this is something we talked about 1,000 times. Why isn't the studio? Who's supposed to set up? Why is someone random every day? Why don't we have an intern do it? Or
well, we did get in a little early today. Oh, that's right, we didn't.
Well, we ended late where Rock lives, so
yes.
When you find out that Rock lives, you got to stick around and see who Rock is.
Ooh, would you look at it? Yeah.
You got all your whistles and
all my bells and whistles, as they call them.
Yeah.
We've been, me and Aunt were chit-chatting while you were on your way over about pick the goddamn pen up, Kenny! it's
why are you writing notes to Jimmy in the middle of what he was trying to say?
It was, do I want to eat?
Is that what he
Why
wrote?
couldn't he just say, you want to eat?
He wrote EAT question mark? Jimmy's in the middle of talking.
I honestly don't remember what I was saying.
I know,
Yes,
because
it was
of Kenny.
me and Anthony before the show were talking about...
Eat!
It was Louis Twitchell Santani.
Yeah, what we want to see is because Louis does. What happened with you and Louis? There was an incident you guys had where he was crying or upset.
Yes.
At the first fight.
Random thought. Just kidding. We were listening to that, and we want to hear him do his fucking his awful impression of
cowardly lion. Let me tell you something. That impression that he does could be
ever.
That or the most embarrassing thing I've ever seen and heard. When he does it,
what's wrong with it? We got it.
I wanna put him out of his misery.
Do we have it to play for everybody?
I hope so. I want to see it, though.
Yeah, I know. I was looking for it on YouTube, but Sam had let me know that he had actually like 2 YouTube usernames, and like the first one kind of got nuked, so he had to start from scratch. So that so that Twitchell's doing the impression video might have been under that one, because I can't seem to find it on YouTube. But we can get the audio, because I know we saw that.
Oh, dear.
We'll get it.
Yeah, I hope so. Oh, damn.
What's
turn the volume on. Silly me.
Damn it, I wanted to hear that. Do we have the audio anyway? It was so awful.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're finding it right now.
It's so... When he did it, it's this feeling, again, that embarrassing feeling when he's going, oh! And he makes the face. And
he does the jump. Like, you'll go, hey, cause with some girls, and we're like, he does the impression. And they're like, oh, let's see it. He goes,
oh, that was it.
The bottomless.
That was close enough. And it wasn't even close.
Yeah.
But it was close enough where I got goosebumpy because I was embarrassed.
It was fucking horrible. What are you doing, dude?
Well, now we need to hear it.
I know. It's so bad.
We would play it right here now.
Yeah, but we don't have it. That's okay.
But
Sam.
We would play it right here now.
Sam, what made you put your hair up like that?
Because it was too much. It was all around the sides of my face and stuff.
Is it really getting out of hand now?
Yeah. Like, I do this at home a lot, but I didn't have the guts to do it here.
You do what, homo a lot?
No. I wear my hair like this at home a lot.
Oh, you better, pause between those 2 words.
That's great. What does the girl think of that?
She likes it because she says she likes to see my face because she thinks I'm handsome.
It's cool.
And I can't pull it back in a regular ponytail because my hair snaps back.
It looks like you have your hair cut, and then there's some big fucking mess of pubes stuck on the back of your head.
That's my hair.
Hold on, let me ask you, Thelma. Was it uncomfortable for you when you first did that? Fucking awful Chicago project hairdo you have.
I just don't want it in my face, and this is my only...
You know you're going to officially lose Afro Wars.
Why?
It's near the end if you're starting to do that with your hair.
No, I can just leave it like this.
Nah, you're losing it. You're losing it, buddy.
Why don't you cut it?
Because I'm going to win this Afro Wars competition that everybody's wrapped up in.
Like a clown.
That ended a year ago.
Who won?
Who's wrapped up in anything?
You guys went almost the whole year without a haircut, right?
Over a year.
Actually, I think right now it's over a year.
Over a year.
I think I had a couple of months worth of growth before we decided that we were going to do this in the first place.
Yeah, we started in like December, but I think neither Danny or I... Right, that's true, I guess.
Everyone.
God, old hat.
It really is.
It's October 2007 since I cut my hair.
Yeah.
Can you believe it?
Wow.
What's the motivation behind Afro? I don't even remember what started that shit.
It was just a goof contest that we never finished, really.
What motivated you to keep going with it?
I want to because I didn't want to lose.
Why?
I don't like giving up bits.
So what are you going to do?
Just let it keep growing.
He's never going to cut his hair. You know that.
Yes, he will.
And you're going to have one of those, like, O.J. Simpson afros eventually.
I'll have to start braiding it. My sister asked me to... She's getting married in, like, September, and she asked me if I would cut it.
Yeah.
And I said, no, this is my career.
Yeah.
So maybe I'll have to braid it.
I remember when it started, because you said to Danny, what's the matter? Are you chicken?
Yeah.
And Danny can't take that. He freaks out. Says chicken.
Nobody.
Right.
Nobody calls me chicken.
Apparently. But I'm winning this thing.
Yeah.
So far, I'm in the lead.
No, you're not in the lead.
Yes, I am.
I have much better afro hair than you do.
Hey, Patty, what are you babbling about that we can hear?
You
Patty's
really are.
right by a microphone.
What nonsense are you boring the bleachers with now?
You're by a microphone yapping during a radio show.
Holy shit. Give it to the dude to her right. What babble did she have going on?
Was she just prattling on and on?
She was talking about how, obviously, since he is the descendant of Thomas Jefferson, and there was a chance that there was a slave that was a part of his heritage.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good theory. I haven't heard that, Patty.
No.
Patty, why are you looking down ashamed?
I'm embarrassed.
As you should be.
Why are you embarrassed?
Why aren't you working? Big snowstorm?
No, I already opened this morning. I got off at 8.
Why did you get off at 8?
Because I just filled in for 2 hours for somebody. This is usually my day off.
2 hours? Oh, you
God,
got a
do they
little
use
overtime.
you?
Oh, yeah.
Just call Patty.
Yeah.
She'll come in.
I don't feel like coming in. All right, we'll call the retard. She's got a key.
Yeah, she'll come in.
So you help someone out that is hungover today.
I guess so.
Yeah, that's what
you're the
was
one
doing.
to call when someone is hungover.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make it. I'm going to be a little late.
Yeah.
Why don't you come in? I know you got no life.
Oh, come on. That's not right.
No, I know.
All right, we found the Twitchells. Patty,
where?
Be quiet, all right?
Oh, no. Look.
video.
Here it is. Oh, God. Yeah.
Such a douche when he
you can
does
see
it.
his...
Get out of there, you tin can. What'd you hit me for? I didn't buy him, but you tried to. I was just kidding.
Give me a bead if you cut. I don't know. It's like, I guess.
Oh, my God. Why did he turn into Jeff Norris all of a sudden? Very good, Des.
What,
Wow.
why is it even on?
Why the fuck was I lying that day?
Dude.
Are you embarrassed when you hear that?
I can't even look at it.
Wait, can we hear it one more time? Like, just watch the Look at his face right there.
Oh, God. It looks like he's doing Ted right there.
Yes. Ted, the embarrassing genetic twitcher.
It'll do and all that jazz. See, I knew it was going to go nowhere.
Get out of there, you tin can. What'd you hit me for? I didn't buy him, but you tried to. I was just kidding.
Give me a bead if you cut.
It's so bad.
You don't like when he does, but you don't like when he does like the whole, because his face is
Shut up, Jimmy. Yeah, he's putting so much physical work into it.
He's getting into the character.
He's ready to have a fucking hemorrhage.
Never has someone done so much to achieve so little.
Yes, that's exactly it. That is a complete waste of energy.
It's terrible.
That's his big closer, I think.
Yeah, is it?
Mm-hmm.
What was it, Bill? It said Twitchell's the annoying guy?
No, it says Twitchell's the annoying gay guy with Tourette's. It's the name of the video.
What are those words on top?
What, the OpieandAnthony.com thing?
Yeah.
Damn Twitchells.
Oh, God, is he awful?
Yeah. You can hear Otto laugh at one point.
Put him up. Oh.
What'd you hit me for?
I knew you were going to point that out. Steve walks by in the background, and I guess Danny's pointing out some parts of Steve.
I'm just saying, it was a long. The video, you could tell the video was a long time ago.
You can. You're in the control room with very short hair.
Yeah, I'm probably about 15 pounds ago, and Steve's probably about 70 pounds ago.
Wow. It just seems like you could fit more in the frame back then.
That's what I meant. It came out right.
Must have been some kind of wide-angle lens.
Oh, put him on.
Put him on.
You guys are making fun of Steve's weight gain.
No, I wasn't. I think Danny was.
I wasn't making fun of it. I was just noticing it.
You can notice it and things like that. Of course.
I ruin things.
Yes.
Where is Steve? I saw him this morning. We talked a little bit. I don't know where he is.
Did you?
Yeah.
Are there any more Twitchell's clips?
Please.
Get out of there, you tin can.
When he goes into Edith.
What'd you hit me for? I didn't buy him, but you tried to. I was just kidding.
Why are you always so mean to me, Archie?
Give me a bead if you cunt. I don't know. It's like, you know.
I don't know. It's like not funny. What?
There's a good shot of Jimmy in that too. You're like looking down at your phone or something.
He's like George Reeves, so all the bigger kids would call him Clark.
Oh, it's okay, Opie. It's not a problem. Do you ever want me to make you into a woman? I'll make you into a woman. What's that, Mrs. Doubtfire?
Don't ask me to help.
Candy, the sun's a bowl of butter. Don't bring her on the clouds. Don't rain on my parade. Oh, think my friends talking any pool table and hopes to compete with the gold trombone. Ran our friends with a handful of trumpet players did to the famous Fable Walls of Jericho. Oh, Bill, your Paula walls come tumbling down. Bum, 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 bum. Oh, a band will do it, Carly. Yes, a boys band. Do you hear me? River City's going to have their boys band, and they're going to have it today with Teddy, Willie, Johnny Faye. You'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals when Gilmore, Liberace, Pat Conway
I want to shoot him.
on that very same historic day. Dun, 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 dun. 76 trombones led the big parade. Oh, with 110 cornets close behind, they were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtue. Thus the king of every famous man. That's all I got for music, man. It was so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and gay, and I pity any girl who isn't me today. Oh,
okay. Wow.
Holy
we just watched
shit.
That whole YouTube clip we
Look,
just watched.
there's people walking out. I just saw someone get up and walk out of our live free audience.
Our serious bosses just left.
I can't think of anything more embarrassing than Louis Twitchell Centani.
I'll make sure those clips are back up on YouTube so everybody can see them.
Get him on up. Get him up.
Oh, yeah.
I like when he does the Cowardly Lion.
Yeah, that's the best. Tell you the truth.
It's fucking awful.
Yeah, the energy expelled. His face is going. His mouth. Oh, you just want to punch him. It's not entertaining. He says he does stand-up?
I don't know.
Do you imagine fucking going in somewhere and seeing that?
No. How come we haven't had him on in like a year?
He's too annoying.
No, we should have him back.
Don't talk about her.
What?
Don't talk about her. Get in trouble.
No, we're allowed to talk about Lily.
Oh, okay.
What a rump.
Lily, you want to play Kiss Lily today?
I sure do, Ope.
Oh, smells good.
Who have you kissed so far in the Kiss Lily bit that's taken over the radio world?
I've kissed the Penthouse Pet of the Year, Maria WWE Diva, podcast chick. I think that's it so far. 3 girls.
You want to kiss a fellow stalker today?
I'm not a stalker. I'm a non-intern.
That's your new title, non-intern?
Non-intern Lily.
Because we've got to make it perfectly clear that we wouldn't have our interns doing such naughty radio.
Yeah.
Very naughty indeed.
Some rather extreme nastiness, yes? She gave me the key.
Who do you want to kiss out there today?
There's a very pretty blonde girl in the bleachers.
I'll say there is.
Oh, no.
She is sexy.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, you.
Would you be willing to play Kiss Lily?
I've kissed a girl before.
Oh, even better.
I just filled up.
What's your name?
Agatha.
Hi, Agatha. You're too hot for an Agatha.
That's a family name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Whose name was that? Grandmother? Aunt?
She's a Russian. Sorry.
The Russian girl.
Kiss a Russian.
Hello. Great.
Hello, Connie.
Where were you from in Russia? You come over when you were a little baby?
You want her to make sexy time for the money?
Yes, for the money.
Oh, this guy knows the bit.
Yeah, would you mail order her? Yeah?
No comment until credit card's paid off.
I hear you. Yeah, you don't want them repossessing your piece of ass.
With this economy, I wasn't able to fully pay for it.
Oh, really?
After sale, yes.
Is she satisfied with your purchase?
I'm on the market.
Oh, wow.
Wait, you guys don't
I
date?
don't like how Jimmy's eyes just popped out.
How could they not? She's a, I hope I don't get in trouble for saying this. She's a lovely girl.
Are you guys seeing each other? Sorta? No. Oh, I love this
Christ.
uncomfortableness.
He's thinking he's got a shot.
As
She's like,
Facebook states, it's complicated.
It's complicated.
Why is it complicated?
I don't tie myself down. I'm kind of, not 40 flurf, so I
yeah.
don't want to.
Do you finger bang her
I'm
at
not
least?
tied down. That sounded like a jab at me.
No, she's 21. She's too old for you, Aunt.
No, that's a fallacy. I go way up to like 23. Swear.
Have you guys ever had sex? Okay,
Mad
so
to
you're seeing
sexy.
each other casually.
Correct.
She wants a relationship, and you're like, why buy the cow when you can just jerk off on it?
It's Dr. Jimmy.
Hey, do you yell her name during sex? Agatha?
Oh, Agatha.
Oh, Agatha.
Up to the second knuckle, Aggie.
Agatha. Bend over further, Agatha. Let me put it in your fart box.
I love your mystery novels.
Right.
Agatha.
You know, Agatha, the name just sucks.
Well, my real name is Agatha, but nobody can
now that's
Agatha.
sexy.
Yeah.
Now we're talking sexy time.
A little Agatha with some ziti last night. Some Agatha.
Yeah. My mother, rest in peace, she made the best Agatha. She put the sauce.
Agatha. The sauce, the meatballs, the Agatha.
It melts in your mouth like a cum sandwich.
That's great.
So what are the chances that you would kiss Lily to keep our Kiss Lily bet going?
Well, she kissed Rocky Dennis at the blind camp.
I don't know if this is a good time to mention that I'm applying to be an intern next semester. But
Oh, you are?
Doesn't matter. You're not an intern now, and we want your broad to come in here and kiss Lily.
Well, one guy comes in here and wants to get his music played, and you get a Egyptian belly dance. I'm just trying to get an internship here for.
All right.
So we get
negotiations start at.
So you want to just slow the fucking show down? Is that what you're saying? And we're supposed to make you an intern next semester.
Can we at least see what she looks like?
Yeah.
No offense. I can't see your body. You may be an abomination.
Let's bring Agatha.
She's certainly not.
Holy shit! As soon as she stood up.
Wowee.
Oh my God! Why do you have to come in with her?
Yeah.
Yeah, stay the fuck out.
Exactly. She's wearing boots like a Bond villain. I love her.
How tall are you?
Yeah, I might be taller than you, sorry.
How tall are you?
Like 5'10".
5'10".
Nice.
Big white furry boots with heels.
Shouldn't fit in the camera.
Legs for days, as they like to say.
I'll
Blonde
say.
hair.
She's got legs up to her ears.
Hey, pieces of shit. Can you move a little bit? You know who can stay? There you go. Yeah. You know who gets to stay.
Jimmy, what else you want to say about her? She's a
busty gal.
Not an ounce of fat on her.
None.
Nice.
She has lovely bosoms.
Nice birthing hips.
Yeah.
Birthing hips.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Jimmy wants to fatten you up, right,
Yeah.
Jimmy?
Yeah, plump up that belly. She's very pretty.
So what do you do for a living?
Student.
You student.
What
Okay.
are you studying?
Biotechnology. Boring.
Dude, what is wrong with you, by the way? See, she didn't look as hot on the bleachers, I'll be completely honest. But then you bring her in and you see the full package. You're
the
too young.
hair.
You're too young to be tied out of this. Are you
talking
kidding
about
me?
or him?
Him.
Yeah, what's the complicated thing? There's more going on than just that.
Can we not go by Facebook status?
Yeah,
please?
just go-
It's drama that's being created. That's
What's the whole thing?
There's no reason to be This is a winner right here.
Yes, I'm invested. I'll say that.
You young guys have no fucking idea what happens. You're going to be dreaming of this girl for years after she dumps you.
I'm here with her, aren't I? I mean, she's
You guys,
now.
you should tie that shit up. Right, Jimmy?
I do tie that shit up.
I love seeing the young guys
sorry.
around Manhattan with the really hot chicks, and they have no idea what they got.
Exactly.
They have no fucking idea what they got.
Exactly. And those very sexy boots.
Yeah, very.
Stormtrooping all over the under. I was going to say. No. Here's what happened. I was going to say Empire, but it started to come out Enterprise. You put those two together, you have a bomb.
Yeah.
You have some furry boots on too, Lily.
I certainly do.
What do you think of Lily, Russian chick? Agatha?
She's adorable.
And you've never kissed a girl before?
Nope.
Lily, what do you think of her?
I think she's probably going to be the hottest girl I kissed so far.
And she's kissed a penthouse pet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't believe I rate.
And kissed Maria from the WWE, and she's pretty good to look at.
It's her Russian accent, too.
You like the Russian accent?
She's a little Eastern European, yeah.
Chrissy from Virginia is a little worried. All right, this Lily is the quiet hetero before the gay storm that you guys do. We forget that before all that gay shit yesterday, we did have a nice lesbian kiss.
And some pussy cupping.
And pussy cupping, that's right. Would you be up for a pussy cup?
What? I'm wearing leggings today.
You get to,
What?
you get to cup her pussy.
Yeah. Jimmy will show you how to do it.
I will, but not to be dirty. I'll demonstrate.
Yeah.
Simply because
we like things done properly.
As a show member, I feel it's my duty to instruct the audience on how to, as we say, couple pussy.
She has the
with
precision of a surgeon when it comes to cupping.
Oh, apostrophe.
All right, Lily,
cup.
Lily,
Yeah.
sit on the table so Jimmy could cup your pussy. This is Lily.
Hold on. Move those silly, stupid autographed albums out of the way. We don't care about those.
Gotta say, Ron and Fez crazy for getting rid of the Lily, right, Sam?
I have-
86 to noon.
I have to go on the right side.
Okay.
I gotta say, it's a damn good gig.
Jimmy, what's going on over there? Jimmy, you sure you want to do this one?
Only if Lily is completely comfortable.
All right, but you sure you want to do this one?
I don't know. I'm here. Leggings and stuff, you know. Not only do I want to do it, but I think that Danny and Sam,
they're all lined up.
everyone but Steve. I'm just kidding, Steve.
Jimmy, make her her toes curl. Isn't she wearing leggings?
Be gentle, Jimmy.
I'm always gentle. I'm not a rough pussy cupper. I cup gently. And these pants are on, by the way.
Are we shocking the bleachers? You guys are very silent. You're about to see a pussy cup.
Yeah.
By the great Jim Norton.
You motherfuckers act like you ain't never cupped a pussy.
How about some energy for this Friday?
Now, you have to take your hands like this. Now, I'm putting them in the, my thumb is out. And how would you describe this? You're better describing than the
Like how
rest
you'd
of us.
work a sock puppet.
Excellent, Danny. A sock puppet. And depending on the age of the person, you might have to make the plane sound. And then you scoop. Excuse me.
Man, this is for you. This isn't for
Do you think
for
this
our
is
benefit.
This
It's
is
for
not,
you.
Please, what do you think I'm doing this for jerk off fodder for the next 2 years? No. Oh. And you have to put your hand under where the hiney is, and you just kind of gently, and then you cup. See, I'm not even touching her vagina. I'm touching all pants. And then you cup the pussy.
Cup.
Now, was that not respectful?
That was very appropriate.
I didn't even touch
Well,
her vag.
disappointed, actually.
Well, you're wearing them fucking big old leggings hanging down like fucking
Yeah, when they
like Jay-Z. You should pull them way up.
Wait, Lily, you were disappointed by the pussy cup?
It was very brief.
It was brief because what Lily did was this. She's wearing, you know how leggings are. We've all worn them. And when they hang down, you have
One more time! One more time! One more time!
I got to be honest, she actually pulled them up like William Frawley. And it's the only time that would ever turn me on is the fact that now her badge is more accessible.
All right.
Can you see the badge through there?
Would you care to come watch? Come watch. You can go.
Sam. Yeah, bring Agatha over here.
Come here, Aggie.
I have to
Come on, Aggie.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. Now you cup.
Hi.
Hi. Lily and I have never fooled around. Honestly, this is the most we've ever done. You put your hand like that. You kind of go near the bottom of the hiney, and with your you kind of cup like that, and you allow your thumb kind of goes over the pubic area, and it's this part where your pointer finger and your thumb kind of meet that kind of touch the vagina like that. And then you move it around a little bit, and you stop. See, that was nice, right?
Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah. And the point?
The point? Fun for all who watch. Fun for all. Trust me, you'll see the point
Rated G.
when you do it. Yeah, the pants are on. She's not going to be
So why
naked.
is it complicated with the Facebook, dude?
Because I'm in Buffalo.
You're
That's where I go to school.
you're in Buffalo? Dude, why aren't you moving to Buffalo?
Because he wants to be here with you guys.
Oh, really?
She said, why did you leave Buffalo? It's a good point.
Yeah, good point there.
She's like a 50 in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Wow.
How about this? Would you and Lily, would you peck Lily? You don't have to start Frenching. Would you start with a peck maybe since you never did it? Because she's a very clean girl. She's a nice girl.
That's our bit called Kiss Lily. Look at her. Wanting,
Yeah.
needing.
She's a sweetheart. She's a good girl.
Yeah.
Why do you guys do that like that? Not like, the guys kissing the girls.
Oh, we
Because
did
then we
a lot
never
of that
get out of here.
yesterday. And we did a lot of that
Yeah,
yesterday.
she doesn't
trust
want
me.
to kiss the guys. The
Sam
girl
was-
stuff
Sam
is
was
hot.
deep throating cock all day long
Yeah.
yesterday.
I'm all kissed out.
Yeah. Agatha, it's to you.
Does he approve?
Oh, do you approve of lesbianism, sir?
E-Rock just closed the door.
Hey, E-Rock, hold on. I see something going on.
What happened?
You don't like that, dude?
No.
What bothers you about him?
Oh, everybody hates him. Why?
Why?
He's just annoying.
Why is he annoying?
All right, one, if
Talent
any
on
of
the
us
radio.
were single...
What?
What did he say?
Because I have talent on the radio.
Oh, snap.
Holy shit.
Ooh. Nice. No. Faggot, listen. Any one of us, we're all talking about... He's fucking annoying.
Hold on. Now he's mad because you called him a faggot.
You gotta get up.
Hold on, bring
E-Rock, you got a cordless mic. At least you guys can talk so you can look at each other.
Yeah. All right. What's up, sir?
Well, I don't know if I,
Well,
I have a couple discrepancies with E-Rock's assessment of me.
Okay.
do you?
What is it?
Go ahead.
I guess, I don't know, because I lack breast fat. I guess that makes me...
Oh, no. Holy shit! Holy shit!
So I gotta come
I
to
like that
Eric's.
E-Rock's looking down now as if he's ashamed by something.
No, I'm not ashamed, dude. I'm just amazingly, I guess disappointed, but look what you have here, and you can't commit to this. What's the holdback on this? You're a single dude, right?
Well, that seems to be the issue.
No, it's a yes or no answer. Are you single or no? You're seeing somebody else?
No, I'm dating Agatha, yeah.
You're dating somebody else?
No, Agatha.
The other Agatha, dummy.
Ooh, that's kind of harsh. Shut the fuck up, you homo.
You come up and
You're a
you don't
guest
even look
here.
at me and you close the door on me, right? in
Yeah,
my
because
face.
you're ruining the fucking bit.
I didn't do anything. She asked do I have approve, and I shut my mouth.
She doesn't have to ask your approval. You're not
She
dating her.
decided to. That's the thing about a relationship where you
You
don't. all
just
of a
said
sudden
you're
just-
not invested in her. How is that a
I
relationship?
said I am invested in her, but
You're
we're
the
not.
friend that she talks to and confides in.
Are you making up a fantasy for yourself?
No.
That's totally not the story that's going on here. You're just a rebound friend that she just leans on while I all of a sudden
That's
come
how
up
you're
and have a
acting,
little
not her.
cuddle time while she talks about how crappy you are. You're just met her. Slow down, okay?
I'm not trying to date this chick.
Oh, Lily's
Now,
comforting
just know-
Agato.
They're now confiding.
Mr. Agato. I wanted to
I completely figured her out just now, by the way.
You did?
Yeah, she's one of those girls who's like incredibly gorgeous but has zero self-esteem. Because when Lily was talking about that she would be the prettiest person that she kissed, she's just said she's like, oh, I can't believe I even rank. And then the fact that she puts up with him not being able to commit, like he's kind of on the fence about wanting to be with her, but she's still looking to him for approval. That just cements the fact that she thinks that she's lucky to have him. Meanwhile, it should really be the other way around.
Dr. Danny.
Yes.
That's completely it.
Are you sticking up for E-Rock, Danny?
Absolutely.
Wow.
If
wow, look at that.
You know, this guy could shit on Eric's radio performance all he wants, but who has a paying gig in radio and who doesn't? Who's looking to be an intern next semester?
Wow.
Well, I'd probably agree with your assessment just because you didn't come up and shut a door in my face. I can take.
I would have
I
if
just
it wasn't
don't
Eric.
like that somebody tells me.
Believe me, if I was scouring that part of the room.
10.
Yeah, I think they hate you because you're with Agato.
Everyone hates.
No, it's not the fact that he's.
I just like Danny. I mean, Danny's actually really talented, and I think he's really.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you. But the point is that when we're trying to get a girl-on-girl kiss happening, you don't need to chime in with your little show references every 20 seconds to get your to be funny and try to score points. Try to score points with the boys. You know what I mean? That's all.
What's wrong, Steve? This is getting too interesting. We got to shut it down.
That's exactly it. No, I was just asking Sam if he wanted me to hold the mic.
All right, very good.
Boy, Steve. Love it.
All right, so now what? Is everyone upset now? Are we in a bad place?
Where'd E-Rock go?
I don't know.
What happened? E-Rock now left.
Nagel. We need Nagel.
Where's the Nagel?
We need you. Now where he's going? Are you guys done? I don't want you to stop. I'm not trying to interfere with the bit. I wanted to proceed and everyone to have a good time
Well,
here.
why don't you guys make up so
I
we
just
can
didn't like the
move
fact
on with
that
the
he
bit.
spoke harshly to Eric and Eric spoke harshly to him.
Yeah.
What's going on?
That's not what this is about.
You want to hug him?
Want to hug it out?
Go hug each other.
Yeah, you guys hug it out.
Of course he does.
Because we got to
Eric said, of course he does.
There we go, Rock. All right, so now we're okay. We're set for the lesbian kiss.
Of course.
I want this. I want you to intern now. By the way, I really do.
Oh my God! And just drive Iraq crazy
Drive the whole
entire
staff
time.
crazy. All right, what are we doing here, Agatha? You all right with this?
A peck?
Well, a peck, sure.
For starters.
Patty, come on in here for a second and show Agatha how it's done.
Show the public what the absolute opposite of Agatha is.
Right. There you go. Right. Oh my God,
Patty,
you got scoliosis? What's going on with you?
I'm under treatment 2 times a week for a bone problem and arthritis.
Yeah. Oh, gee, what are you
just going for a quick joke?
All the girls are wearing fur boots, by the way.
She's sticking together like Mick Mars. The bones are molded together. You okay, Patty?
What's wrong with your
fine.
bones? What's wrong with your bones?
I have pain.
What?
Well, I have arthritis and slight degeneration, whatever it is, in the spinal cord, so I have physical therapy twice
It's lack
a
of
week.
fucking semen is what it is.
medication.
If you were to pump some jizz up that fucking fossilized twat of yours, perhaps your bones would have built up a little stronger.
It would at least lube up your joints a little bit.
That's protein and calcium and all kinds of stuff in cum.
Yeah.
There's
No, the arthritis is natural. It's in my genes.
Yeah, you got to straighten out your spine with a nice hard dick every so often.
You know what you're doing? You're shedding your skin like a praying mantis.
I think we've been doing radio way too long. The listeners are now talking about their arthritis. What's wrong with us?
I remember when Patty was the hot chick who used to come in?
Boy, I sure do, Jimmy.
When was that?
That was right. Remember when after we did the show and then right after Orson Welles came in and did that whole radio thing? Got people with Martians? We got it, Jim.
Right. Lily,
and a
I'm kind
yuckaroo.
of dried up now.
What? You got to kiss Patty, though. I mean, it's the kiss Lily bit. Yeah. We can't just... You're starting with a little appetizer before you get to the
What about
main course.
the Rushki?
Yeah, look at her.
Well, go on,
Well,
Rushki.
sorry, Patty, but the how do you say your real name?
Agatha?
Agatha.
She's like
Patty
friggin-
is-
She's like tennis player, Russian.
Yeah. She's
good
very tall,
looking
athletic,
thing.
very
Yeah.
bright.
You play tennis?
I like to.
Yeah. If you like to, does that mean you do? Or no?
Time. Not
Yeah.
like professionally, you know.
It doesn't matter because the girls like you could just stand on the court and suck, and then you get endorsements for cameras and.
Anna Kournikova never won anything.
No.
And look
She
how much
sucked.
money she made.
That's what they call an ace king in poker, an Anna Kournikova, because it looks great, but it doesn't do shit. Don't play worth
Wow.
of crap.
I like that. For a
Thanks,
lot of
A
damn
little
it.
poker humor.
That's cool. What do they call 2 9s? So
Should we get rid of Patty? Should we get rid of Patty then?
wait, no, don't get rid
Do you
of.
want to kiss Patty, Lily? Patty is starting to look
I'll
like...
peck her, yeah.
Patty's starting to look like a character from, like, Lord of the Rings or something.
Yeah.
No.
It's just many different characters in one with Patty.
Hey, Musho.
Right.
You want to give Lily a little kiss, don't you?
I'll do it for the show.
Get your dyke on.
I'm not a dyke.
Yeah. Patty, can you get naked before you kiss Lily for the show? You guys want to see Patty naked or what?
No, they
I
said
heard a
no.
lot of yes. A lot of yes, right?
No.
How about topless? Topless kiss with Lily.
Yeah, be topless.
Yeah.
Why don't you let those puppies fucking hang out and breathe a little?
Yeah.
Puppies. Those things are ready to be put down.
Yes, they really are. Why don't you let those mangy old strays?
Fucking cataracts.
Yeah.
Dog with cataracts in the mange.
Yeah. Arthritic tits.
I was going to say
Do you have arthritis in the tits there, Patty?
Oh, look at that. She got a Jordache. Welcome to 1985, ladies and gentlemen.
Wow.
Sports bra.
Holy shit.
Sports bra.
Holy shit.
God
Real
damn.
ones don't fit.
Where's your fucking DeLorean parked outside?
Where you going? How come Agatha's leaving?
Agatha, don't get nervous.
Wait, she's all back. Agatha thinks
Don't
she's
worry,
slick.
that's not contagious,
Don't worry.
Agatha.
Don't worry.
You
We'll
won't
give you proper attention.
Agatha is backing up into the door like it's a cartoon. We're not going to notice that she's... Are you okay? Okay.
Let it be known that Agatha has much better boobs than Patty.
Yes.
Thank you.
Just wanted to state the obvious.
And so does...
Patty's body
E-Rock.
looks like the Eraserhead baby.
Well, you want to...
Oh, you look sick.
What? Sick?
Eraserhead.
You are sick.
You are sick.
Sam just informed me that Patty's overgarment, whatever the hell that is covered in soaking armpit sweat.
Wait, what's that?
Where's E-Rock? E-Rock.
Hold on, we got
Where's E-Rock?
E-Rock for the
E-Rock.
sniff test.
It's wet to the touch.
E-Rock. Get E-Rock here. We need Eric Nagel. We need champion Eric Nagel.
What's wrong,
Sam,
E-Rock?
let E-Rock check that. I don't believe
I'm
it.
just sweating.
Champion
I
E-Rock.
worked this morning in that.
Shut up, Patty.
What's wrong?
What are you building the Verrazano? All right. Oof.
No, that was kind of good.
Thanks.
Oh,
Put your
yeah.
nose up against it.
No,
It's only
smell the fucking armpit. Screw the garment.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Smell Patty's
You can smell
armpit.
from
And tell.
here.
All right.
Put your face against it real quick. Just see what it
I
smells.
worked this morning.
Yeah. Could you stand on the other side of that monstrosity? Phew. Thank you. Patty, could you, E-Rock, go smell Patty's armpit for us, please. Thank you.
Kid rules.
Do that.
Patty, you embarrassed? Don't be embarrassed.
I
A lot of
am.
women come in here smelling like goats.
All right, lift up your
I
arm,
just
Patty.
ran from
Shut up.
work.
I know.
Lift up,
Dustin
lift up your
Hoffman
arm.
wasn't sweating this much when
All right,
fucking...
here. Wait.
Oh
my God.
Wait.
I have no hair there.
I see that.
E-Rock, get in there.
It all died and fell off.
I'm
Yeah, Tippy Tom doesn't have any
Wait.
hair either.
E-Rock's get in there. Hold on. Let's hear this on the air.
That's not B.O., but it's awful. I don't know what that is.
What is it?
Be old.
No, I worked this morning and then
We
ran from
know,
work
all
to
right.
here.
What, you
So,
fucking make coffee in your armpits?
No, her job is
it's
to
just
carry
that
wet dogs under each arm.
we were
She lugs
busy.
wet dogs up the steps.
The wet dog carrier. All right, who are we kissing, Lily? Patty or the Russian babe?
I say, why can't they do both?
Oh, we could
I
have a
want
three-way
both.
kiss, too.
Nah.
At the end.
No, because
At the end.
I could only because Agatha's never kissed a girl. She's got to go with you because you're hot. But
Fucking 10 degrees out and she's sweating like a pig.
yeah,
Unbelievable.
yeah.
I'm not a pig.
I said like a
Oh.
pig.
Yes.
I usually take
Shaped
a
more
shower
like a
when I come
stegosaurus
back
with
from
that ass.
work. I didn't have time to.
All right, Lily, why don't you kiss Patty? Let's get
All
this
right.
part.
Come on, Lil. Let's get the
Right.
sexy going.
We have what? It's called Kiss Lily, and today it's Patty.
She's all shy like a rape victim.
Yeah, no shit.
Go ahead, give her a little peck.
Patty, we really want you to get in there now. Have you kissed a girl before, Patty?
Not really, no.
All right.
Kissed a guy?
Not
Very
really.
rare.
What'd you say?
Very rare. Maybe somebody will give me a kiss hello. That's about it.
Oh my God. All right, deep. You gotta give her a little tongue, Lily. Yeah.
No, no tongue,
Wow,
please.
Lily's like saying no fucking way.
That's disgusting.
What is it? The weird teeth she's got?
Disgusting about it.
Exactly.
I'm disgusted by that.
Why, Patty? Just let Lily look over
Because
your
it's
teeth a
n-
little.
No, I'm sorry.
don't you
no.
understand you're the
I don't
disgusting
know.
one?
Yeah.
I
How
don't
about
like
you
just a
shouldn't be
little-
no, I
disgusted?
don't want to do that. No.
Patty puts on her sexy voice.
All right, here goes Lily.
She's turning her head.
Patty, just a peck.
You can't get diseases lip-on-lip kiss from Lily.
She didn't pucker up at all.
No, Patty, your lips are shut. Why? Is it because it's not me?
Patty, what's the problem? You're worried about diseases from a kiss? Yeah, what the fuck, Patty? Huh?
It's not something I normally would do.
Yeah, no shit.
We think that
It's
she
called
would?
the Opie and Anthony show. Right. You always do things you wouldn't normally do.
Exactly. Would you normally crawl nude through mousetraps for?
Yeah.
No.
With a Krusty the Clown mask on?
That was painful, by the way.
Yeah, no shit.
What was this?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go. Yeah, come on, let's go. All right, Lily, let's try this again. Patty, let's give it to. Come on, let's do a little better than this. Come on.
Just pucker your lips.
Or we cut your hair today. You know how how this works. Don't pucker like that. Look. You don't even have to do tongues, but very loose lips, and just press them together very sensuously. Yeah. And kind of hold your lips together for a little length of time. Yeah. That's all. Lily, what does her lips feel like?
I don't know. All I thought were her upper lip whiskers.
Oh.
They're chaps from the winter time.
But the hairs?
Yeah, exactly.
I
You got
have no
whiskers.
hair.
Yeah.
I just went to see Dale at New
Sam,
York
lend her
Hair
some of your
Removal.
chapstick.
Wait, you went to see Dale at New York Hair Removal?
Yeah, you know her from years ago. She says hello, by
Good.
the way.
How did she get your mustache hairs out?
Mustache.
Well, she was here on the show
I
years
know, like
ago
10,
for
10
Shaky
years,
Bush for
8
Bush,
years,
so
whatever.
I got to meet
It was when
her.
Bush was first going into office. Jesus, remind us of how old we fucking are.
She uses laser hair removal?
Yeah.
Does it work?
Well, yeah, she does it for me free once a year.
Should hit her in
Well,
the
does-
face with a lightsaber.
But wait, Patty, you have to go once a year. I thought laser was permanent.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but then after a cycle or two, it starts growing again.
Then that wouldn't be permanent.
No.
Well, no, but it lasts about a year to 2 years. you know.
What gets rid of it for good? Electrolysis?
Death.
Opie has a more final answer.
All right.
Oh, you think I did?
Patty Improv. All
Do you
right.
really think I did? Oh,
Get
that's
back
right,
to
I forgot
kissing
Jimmy.
Burt Reynolds. Come on, old Rolly Fingers needs a kiss.
Yeah.
All right, they're ready to try this again. You want?
Everybody, I'll just cup your breast.
Smoky
and
in
I'll
the
push it up a little.
All right, Lily's gonna push your
I guess that's
breast. All right. Oh, look, she doesn't mind the breast though.
Patty's improv is so bad.
That was much better.
Is it? Patty, how was that?
Horrible.
I don't know.
You don't
You
know.
do know. Are you getting a little tingly
I
feeling?
don't know. Well, Patty.
Patty, you've had Jimmy's thumb in your ass. Why can't you deep
I
kiss
did,
Lily?
Patty. You've touched my penis.
Yep.
What's wrong with you?
I almost made you come. Do you remember I almost made you come?
And then she loses
Yeah.
her mind.
It's embarrassing, but yeah.
Yeah, you remember that, right?
Yeah,
I
but
was-
she said it was much better.
I was touching you where God would never want me to.
That turned you on, right? Hey, you want to come today for everybody, Patty?
Oh, no.
We got some new toys in the office yesterday. Some pod chick gave us Christmas gifts yesterday.
Yeah.
I forgot her name. I forgot the fucking podcast.
They're anal beads.
Anal
I
beads.
don't know. No, I don't want to put them up now.
Patty. Oh, I got a great idea.
Anal
$10 per anal bead you get.
Wow.
You put
Yeah,
up your
but
ass.
they'll destroy me. They'll cut me up and everything.
They're not anal diamonds, you idiot.
Get the anal beads.
You're not Zell.
They're rubbery and they're round.
Yeah, but what if they get lost up there?
Why? They're on a
Though.
string.
Yeah, they're on a fucking. They're on a
know where
razor
they
wire
are.
string.
Anal beads. Anal beads.
Anal
And
beads.
the beauty of this
I've seen
contest.
those before, but I didn't
Hold
know
on,
what
Patty.
they were.
Shut the fuck. Give me the anal. Patty, the beauty of the anal beads. $10 per bead that goes up your ass, and here's the challenge: they get a little bigger as you continue trying to make money.
And
But
if you
I
reach
don't
the
think
last
I can
one,
go up
$100.
that far. I've never been
$100 for all of them.
penetrated back there. I'll bleed.
What?
Jimmy's thumb was up there.
That's bigger than
Jimmy,
any. That's
Yeah.
smaller than any shit you've
Jimmy's
ever taken.
thumb is
You're not
as
gonna
big as
bleed.
the fourth bead.
That's
easily.
right.
So there's $40 right there. $40.
I hitchhike right in your fucking rear.
You weren't that
And
high
there's
up.
lube.
Yeah.
There's lube.
Maybe.
Get the lube.
Get the lube. Get the lube. You're not even going to feel it, Patty.
Maybe $10 is not enough. How about 11 or 20?
Look, I got
11.
I got another 40 for this bit
I got
today.
some cash, too, for this one.
All right, Patty, we got $10 a bead. That's more than fair. Maybe we'll give you a bonus. Wait, if you get the whole thing in, we'll give you a 50. How much you got?
I'll be able to cover $100 for all of it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6 beads. You get all 6 in, we'll give you some kind of bonus. So if you get the 6
Maybe
in,
we could give her kind of like a bonus.
yeah. You get the 6 in, that's a guaranteed $60. If you get the 6th one in, we'll even throw in some bonus dollars.
But then we get
maybe
to,
an extra 20. at
Then we
least.
get to pull it out like we're starting a lawnmower.
Oh yeah.
Just as long as I'm not injured in the process.
No, you're going to do it, so you decide how much you can take.
Yeah, well, no one's forcing anything into your little rear. You do it.
Right.
And if it hurts, you don't do it. If it's uncomfortable, you don't do it.
Right.
All right, take those pants off. Look, everyone's got their cameras up. You can't disappoint the fans.
Yeah.
Come on. This close to Christmas. They're looking for
Sorry
something.
about it. Everyone needs a little fucking thrill.
Danny, how do we
I'll
turn
do it
this
for
into a
the
Christmas
show.
gift?
Okay.
We were discussing how to make Christmas gifts before we, or Christmas bits, I should say, before we get out of here.
How was that?
Just
Oh, the Clippers again. Yeah, that's always a favorite.
Patty told me at the Ron Fest Christmas party that she's growing her hair down to your ass, right?
Yeah.
You know that's an awful look. No one can pull that off. I mean, no one. Who was the big singer that had that?
Crystal Gale.
I'm never going to get that bad. No. I don't like her hair. It's still
Patty,
on the ground.
relax.
Holy
Patty,
shit.
right about there
I've
is
never
good.
heard of anyone
Yeah, mine's
hating
not
Crystal
getting
Gale.
any longer
Easy,
than
Mr.
the top
Cheswick.
of my waist. That's it.
You don't want it even the top of your waist. I'm telling you. Look at the Russian girl.
What do you-
Should be like a 9 if she grew her hair that long.
Yeah.
What
Well,
do your
like,
panties say, Patty? What do your panties say?
they don't. They say.
They say, "Get me off of this monster."
They say sexy.
Sexy.
Help me, like in The Exorcist.
That's what they're saying. They say
Hey, these
sexy.
are Vicky's secret pants.
Is that like when you call a fat
Wait,
guy
wait.
tiny?
Did she just call him Vicky's Secret?
It's not Victoria's Secret. It's actually Vicky.
No.
Vic Tayback had his own underwear place.
All right, where are we doing this?
It's called Stow That Relic. That's where you stick her badge.
Bring that chair over.
Vicky
so
LaMotta's secret.
Exactly.
I want to punch her in the face.
All right, we're bringing over the anal bead chair, the official anal bead chair.
So don't worry about it.
What?
Tom, don't fucking worry about it.
What happened?
Everything's totally fine.
What are they doing now? This is a listener.
Yeah.
Wow, Patty, your ass looks horrendous when you sit down.
You really spread out over the years, Patty.
Wow, you.
Well, I'm only 115 pounds.
I don't mean that. I mean your like thighs and where they meet your ass. You got that secretary spread, they call it.
Well, I don't think I'm fat.
I didn't say that. I said you're atrocious.
Thank you, Anthony. It's a compliment.
No problem, Patty.
Yeah. Oh, it's snowing finally.
Is it?
It's really coming down.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
All right, Patty.
I guess, you know.
No, that's okay. It's the other thing.
No, that's the problem.
No, it's the other thing. It's both things.
No, that's the problem. Uh-huh.
What? Where's Steve to ruin the bit?
Oh, wow. It's not this one, it's Steve.
Yeah.
Hey, no, hell no, effing
I'm about to,
no.
yeah, that was the grenade I was going to drop. So, there you go.
Which part?
Both. Top part. Big time.
Hell effing no.
They're listening, so.
Tell them to stop fucking listening. Who's fucking listening?
I don't know. The people who've been calling me every 5 minutes.
Go listen to Martha Stewart and her horse shit.
She's already doing this.
Yeah.
This is Martha's bit we're stealing.
That's what she's doing to the subscribers. Fuck them.
That's good. Can we have a ride a fucking machine for money or
Yeah, I was
something?
about to see what other toys we have.
Can we do that?
Hey, Steve, who the fuck is listening? Give me a name.
Steve is.
Tell Steve to relax.
All right.
RELAX. Are there one X or two in relax?
I think it's just one, Jim. Thanks.
We got our great anal beat bit ready to go here.
I know.
Well, I'm a bit wrecker.
I can't blame our Steve C from this. He's only the bearer of bad news.
Yes, of course.
The lugger of incompetence.
Bearer of bad improv.
Oh, my God.
What was he, the worst?
Yes, Jim, how many are there?
Yes.
Now, I would love to know what...
When is yes an improv?
Never!
Steve!
Yeah.
What rule are we breaking? Like, what rule in society?
Oh, society?
Society!
Let's say we take this part of it out. What rule are we breaking that we could get in trouble for, the company could get in trouble for? What?
On satellite
Seriously,
fucking
what?
radio.
I have no idea.
Why don't you ask
Unless-
that question?
I have no idea. All I know is there seems to be a large difference in what society deems appropriate, what corporations deem appropriate.
Okay, now, ask them. We take that out of the mix right there. We take the old...
Oh, that wasn't even
I already
brought.
said
That was
Oh, okay, so
the
it's
first thing
just-
that was
This
brought up.
technically is out of the mix. Trust
It's just the fact that that's going where it's going.
That's the part.
And that's the part that's the
Absolutely.
problem.
That was brought up immediately.
Now, why? How about a fucking reason? Instead of just telling us, not you, I'm not
Right,
talking
no,
about
I
you.
know. I know you're not.
I want one of the corporate guys to tell us why.
What's the reason for saying no to a girl that wants to put something up herself?
Her dumper.
Herself.
She wants to put anal beads.
It's one of those because we said so reasons.
No, I want a fucking reason.
I'm done with the we said so reason.
I know
I'm
the
done
reason.
with those.
I know the reason they'll give you.
Done with those when I was a kid.
Here's the reason they will
Like
give
in
you.
1860.
And I'm only going by what I know about lawyers. They will give you this reason. If she is injured or injured, this again, I'm not saying I agree with it, but this is what they will say. They will say if she hurts herself, putting something inside of herself because she's on the show and here we are live. That's what she will say.
You know,
That's what they'll say.
somebody could trip and fucking crack their head on the edge of
Absolutely.
that fucking
I agree.
platform or the console.
I agree.
Or whatever.
I agree.
God, someone could be bored to death by Steve's improv.
I disagree. Go ahead, Steve. Sorry.
All I was going to do is I will make as many calls as you want me to make on this one.
No, make the call right now in studio.
Call
in
them
the corner.
and ask why.
Yes.
I need
I want to know
why.
why. I don't just want to be told anymore that we can't do something. I want a reason. We'll wait.
Hi, this is Steve. I'm wearing McMurphy's hat from Cuckoo's Nest.
Yes. Those anal beads, by the way, are very soft. They're not hard, like an old string type.
That we can't do this.
Just go to the bathroom in the studio. I'll give you, if you go to the bathroom in your pants, I'll give you this.
Just shit on yourself.
I'm serious. I'll give you this whole thing.
You don't want to shit on yourself?
If you show us a wet spot in front, I will give you this.
I can't hear a name.
Can make peepees?
Why not?
Can make weebies?
Just to
look at that, a little vibrator. Yeah. Is that okay? Is the front okay in the back?
You know how much shit we've shoved up girls?
Oh my God!
Over the years, with not one
I think
problem.
This is exactly what this is.
Come on.
Into. I mean, so I have no other reason other than it's a company policy, and that's that.
Do any other shows have girls put things inside of them? No. Really?
No, they don't.
Since when?
Since apparently the dawn of time.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Really? Isn't there a machine on Howard's show that
No
girls
insertion. I've already asked about this.
sit on, and there's a fucking dildo on the seat?
It won't be inserted into her.
If one of these young ladies was gliding on a device and not inserting it, that's acceptable. Yep. Right.
Boring.
Now if he's listening.
What?
I can hear the delay in the background.
Well, who gives a shit if he's listening?
Because he's trying to find out exactly what I'm saying on the air.
You're not on the air. You're in the background.
You're crazy. The radio's talking to you. Jump out the window. Jump out the window. I'm the radio. Put foil on your head so you can't hear me, or shoot yourself.
Okay, so it's a no insertion.
Ah.
And
How you doing there, young
What if she's on top of something?
guy, girl?
Right. No, I know.
That is the most
I know, but what if it's
androgynous fucking thing since it's Pat.
Steve, ask this.
Hold on.
If we take the anal beads, and then like we open her butt a little bit, ask that.
If we take the anal beads.
And we play Operation. We try not
I'm about to
to
get hung
touch
up
the
on.
sides.
What?
No. Why?
I got hung up on.
By who, Steve?
Yeah.
He's had enough.
Oh, he's furious and he's had enough.
Why is he furious?
He doesn't want to discuss it.
We're trying to fucking do good radio for the subscribers. Why is he furious? We're trying to fucking figure this out.
This is a discussion I'm probably going to have for the rest of the fucking day.
Who gives a shit?
I know you don't give a shit. I'm very well aware.
Oh, well. So there's no insertion?
No insertion, especially with that big vibrating
Why did he hang
mechanical
up?
bone. Doesn't want to discuss it anymore.
That's annoying as shit.
That's good. That's a nice, like, fucking
That's great.
daddy answer. I don't want to talk about it. That was like saying that as a do kind of a thing. That's nice. All right.
Pat, you want to wet your pants?
I
How much
have
money
to
we
go
got?
home that way.
You want to make wee-wees?
Yeah, but you live close to the studio. I'll throw 40 in. If I can see a wet spot in the front of your jeans, I got 40. There it is. All you have to do is pee your pants.
Your pants. Dude, does that slide over a dick? Is that supposed to be a dick extension?
No, it's
It's horrible.
I guess what they did is they took like a regular plastic vibrator and just kind of like rolled a latex cock over it, so you could actually roll the cock part off and just have the actual vibrator.
Fascinating. What'll they think of next?
It's amazing.
How great would it be to just stand in the park and eat ice cream out of that? Out of the hollowed out rubber cockhead. Just eat an ice cream cone, look at kids and yell, "Go home!"
Let's go to Joe on Wagbag. Joe.
Yo.
Hey.
Do the bit. We don't care if we get fired at this point. Just do it.
We don't care. Listen to this guy. We don't care.
We don't care. Do the bit, board off.
Do the bit.
I don't understand why he would hang up on you. That pisses me off more than anything. We're trying to fucking figure out if there's something we could do here. Jim the trucker.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I wanted to know if Howard did this same shit. And I would like to know why these bullshit cowards that tell you guys you can't do shit, them just going call you guys? Why they got to go through Steve and make him look like an asshole all the time?
Steve does that naturally. No disrespect.
None taken.
But they really can't call us on the air. Steve's job is to deal with them, and Steve called, and they were calling him.
Yeah.
It's just more lawyer crap, thinking of every possible thing that could go wrong. In the process, ruining shit that we could be doing.
That's all right, because it's everybody that's scrambling in this day and age to hope they have another day to go into work, keep their jobs, so they keep the status quo. And meanwhile, the people that will lose their jobs are the people that are not getting the listeners, and those are the people that are on the air trying to do things that the suits that keep their jobs are telling us we can't do.
Let's go to Dave in New Orleans. Dave.
Hey, boys, what's going on?
Hey.
Hey, I know why that they don't want to do it, and Steve doesn't want to follow up on this.
Why?
It's because they're my anal beads, and I don't want her stinking ass around them.
Oh, I get it. Steve is saying they're his anal beads. Didn't you assume at one point in time that a talk show on satellite radio was going to be the wildest fucking thing, like the Wild West?
Uncensored radio.
Uncensored, completely fucking out of control. I mean, out of control radio, where people would tune in and go, now this is what a free and open talk show, environment, entertainment, variety show is about. It's about people coming in and just doing whatever the fuck they want without inciting a riot or doing anything criminal. Things like that. Obviously, a criminal act is something we cannot do on any type of broadcasting facility. But I assumed satellite was no holds barred, whatever you want to do. And then as time goes on, you just realize it's the same bunch of fucking dickbags that are just running things. It's infuriating.
Call him back and ask him why he hung up on you.
Do a podcast for 10 people. Shove shit in my own ass.
Love that.
Tune in this Saturday night. What am I going to do? I hate corporate people. I just can't stand them. There's such a backlash against them. They're ruining the economy. They ruin entertainment.
Fun.
They ruin fun. Lawyers ruin everything. They steal people's money. They lowball you. You fuck in the ass. Take anal beads away from you.
Let's say hi to Eric in Canada.
Oh, Canada.
Nice. I'm paying $15 a month. I want to fucking hear anal beads. I'm pissed.
This bit would rule,
Hey,
too.
can you make her do one girl, one cup?
Dude, let me... The list... That's nice. The list of bits that are being taken away from us on satellite radio is just, at this point, mind-boggling.
Dude, it's everything we've come up with.
Eggnog drinking challenge.
Every single
can't
bit.
fucking do. Homeless shopping spree we could do if we get the mall's permission. How the fuck does that work?
That's why we get on the air every day and we talk. It's a talk show. The Opie and Anthony show was more of a talk variety show kind of a thing. We would have activities, things, benchmarks. It has turned into a pure, let's sit and discuss stuff all day, because every single bit we bring up, we are not allowed to do anymore. Except unless it's something we can't even think of because it's so inane, boring, and milquetoast. I'm sure we'd be able to get away with something that's wacky and zany that they do on regular fucking radio. But, as far as doing things like the wiffle ball bat challenge, when we used to do that, things, it's all, the eggnog drinking challenge was nothing. There's nothing. It had nothing to do with people drinking water till they drop dead.
The guy that runs the challenge now not picking up?
Correct. That's how we have to
goodbye
deal with things now. Oh, there goes the headphones.
Goodbye.
Wow, you're getting the slow clap.
I'll think about it if I want to come back.
Oh, there goes the mic. Watch out. It's a Jiminy.
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
Jiminy Cricket.
Uh-oh.
I am so... Put your goddamn shirt on, Patty. You look like shit.
I know. Stop trying to sexy it up, Patty.
Yeah. Thinking of sexy up this situation. None. Yeah, the fact that we can't get in touch with the gentleman we would like to speak to about the actual bit.
Lemons into lemonade. I am right now looking at Lily's hiney as she puts the mic back in, and I have to say, I wish I wasn't chewing food.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why that would matter. I wouldn't touch it, but...
Does she have, let me see, turn around. I've never really gazed upon, you don't have a normal, like, Asian girl ass. Have you heard that before?
I've definitely heard that before.
Do you have a nice hiney? I've never really
fake or anything?
It's not fake.
Those built-in butt cheeks in your underwear?
No, Jim can feel it to make sure they're real.
Oh, Jim can.
In the best interest of the audience and the show.
Yes, Jim.
I will do it. Normally, I wouldn't.
Yes, I would. I know you would. All right, give it a little feel. Make sure see if it's firm. Feel for any dimples.
I'm cupping the left cheek right now.
Yeah.
And now I'm cupping the right one. And I have to say, it is fucking mind-bogglingly nice.
Really?
Yeah.
Nice, firm.
Yeah, she's a sexy person.
Yeah.
Very sexy. She's nuts.
Yeah, nutty as a fruitcake.
But sexy and very good on the radio.
What happens with you with relationships? Do guys just tell you, like, you're too fucking crazy and just ditch you or something?
No, I'm not like this off air.
No, but, in order to be like this on air, there has to be a problem off air. Believe me, I know. I've been doing this enough years to know I'm fucking insane.
Nobody who's interesting on the air has a healthy life.
Right.
There's something wrong.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, what's the problem with your relationships? Where do they go wrong? Because you're an attractive girl. I mean, what's the problem?
I don't know. Maybe it's a lack of attention from my parents.
Oh, what? More traditional Asian parents?
They're not traditional in that, like, they'll...
Were they born over there?
Yeah, so was I. I came here when I was 7.
From Korea?
China.
China? You were in China until you were 7 years old?
Yeah, I was born a communist, yeah.
Did they bind your little feet?
No, my feet are quite large for my height.
Well, they should have bound the shit out of those things. I love that look. A foot like an accordion. It's a great look. Fucking lunatics.
Are you more dominant or submissive sexually? I can't really tell with you.
I think I'm both. I mean, as exemplified by the cuckold Sam thing yesterday, I can play... I like it when it's aggressive, but it's not a matter of being only submissive. It depends on the context.
Yeah.
That was very impressive yesterday. Her cuckolding of Sam...
Yeah.
Was very sexy.
Thank you.
So now, have you had a steady boyfriend?
Yeah.
And what happened there?
Well, one was because we both went to separate colleges.
No, it's like a movie.
Yep.
Yeah, and then the other one was because he was kind of...
Gay?
Yeah, exactly.
No way.
I'm so serious.
Really? You went out with a gay guy?
I to this day, I don't know if he's come out officially, but there's always been that suspicion.
Did you turn him, or was he gay?
I hope not. No, I think he was way gay before I even met him. So, and then
clear up a rumor: sideways pussy or not? It's MythBusters here. We're doing a MythBusters that they can't do on MythBusters.
Anthony, I'm gonna go plausible on this one.
Yeah, plausible. Yeah, I'm gonna go plausible.
I don't think mine's sideways.
No.
No.
And none.
It is very narrow, though.
Very narrow? Like, what do you mean?
Tight.
Tight?
Yeah, that's true. That myth is true.
I think she means that she doesn't have a lot of
not like a
lot of exterior
lasagna
meat.
hanging out or anything.
No, she does not. I can tell you.
It's just a little.
Oh,
she's got
feeling.
that, like a little, just a line, and that's it. Is that what you're saying?
They're not fat, like juicy, but they're not like non-existent.
Does your labia minora come out at all, or is it all on the inside?
I think it's mostly on the inside. It's like halfway out, kind of, I would say.
You got a little bit hanging out there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. That's nice.
Just enough. All right.
Yeah.
Just getting a little it's the get to know you section.
Are you currently dating anyone?
No, I'm currently not dating. I'm not seeing anyone consistently.
No?
Just kind of casually dating here and there.
Yeah, pretty much.
Just one night stands, things like that?
I don't do one night stands.
No, huh?
I have
2 dates?
No.
3?
How many you
It
need
depends.
before?
It depends on how
many you
comfortable
need
I feel.
before the old?
It's usually been. Well, it's only been with people I was in relationships with, so it was always like.
So how far do you go on a
months.
date? Like, say, you and a random person may go out and eat. You probably make out a little bit if you're feeling it, but you don't go much farther than that. Like,
Yeah, on the first date. No.
maybe a little wiener cup.
Maybe.
I've started to
Really?
like my dick getting slapped, by the way, and I don't know what that means.
Wow.
Not hard.
You're getting. Jimmy just turned to the audience to let them know. Not hard.
But I really do kind of like holding it up and having it kind of slapped a little bit.
Really?
You betcha.
No, that's for more gentle play.
Most times you're right, but you'd
Yeah.
be surprised how a good slap along the back of the old cock straightens you out.
I don't think I need that kind of straightening out.
Well, it's up to you.
Second base, as they call it on the first date.
What is second base these days?
Second base is right up the ass, right up the old dump.
I think it's,
no, I'm kidding, of course. Second base is feeling
Petting.
of the titties. Yes, putting your hand up the shirt or down the shirt or whatever.
Again, it depends. It's all based.
That could be first date.
It could be.
Could be. Do you consider oral sex, where you would do that on the first date?
No, I don't consider it sex.
So you would.
Depends on how far along the conversation has gone and how deep and how comfortable
Wow.
I feel intellectually. I really have to connect intellectually
I know
with
what
a
you
person
mean.
before.
To give a blowjob? Intellectually.
Well, yeah, I'm a Virgo. Like Virgos have to feel intellectually stimulated in order to feel sexually stimulated.
Of course.
It all comes from the
The way
mind.
so what Lily's saying is the way into her pants is through her mind.
Through her mind.
Through her hat, if you want to keep it in the clothing genre.
That's like Confucius say.
Yeah. Yes. Him with small mind, getting no wet on dick tip. Confucius actually did say that once. Very eloquently put. So you would have to be very mentally attracted to somebody before you would consider grabbing their penis and...
Exactly. I have to feel like and also that they respect me mentally as well, to
Right.
feel protected.
Excellent point.
I need to feel protected during sex.
You
know?
should. Why? Who's not making you feel that way?
Oh, that's wow. You're weird.
Why?
You're just a little weird.
Why?
I don't know. There's some kind of weird sexual thing about you that you're a prude, but you're a slut.
I
The
think
virgin horror complex, right?
I think
Is that
Lily
it?
understands her sexuality a lot. Like a lot of women are smart. She knows that she's really sexy, and she knows how to use her. Not that she's a cock tease, because I think she'd have sex if she liked somebody. But she knows how to use her sexuality. She's very aware of it. It's almost like a guy with big muscles who's not going to knock your teeth out, but understands that if he stands a certain way, you're going to get the impression that your teeth might get knocked out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
All
It's
right.
like, but he's not intimidating you, but yet he is.
It's almost cock tease-ish.
But yeah, but not quite. Did you ever date anybody here?
Around here? No.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that was a firm no. Not into dating people in the workplace?
Well, everyone's here is taken in a long-term relationship. Everyone here worth dating.
Oh, really?
I mean,
But Jimmy's
well,
Jimmy's a
except I'm
freebie.
not. I didn't think of on-air staff.
Jimmy's free.
Well, what would you think of anyone but?
Oh, okay. All right. Well,
What about this
These guys
gentleman?
are married. They're dead.
yeah.
You single?
Yes.
Yeah.
How long?
Nobody will ever love me.
Oh, wow.
Oh, come on now. I mean, now.
Wow.
I could certainly understand why you'd feel that way.
Mm.
And you might not be wrong, but why? Have you ever? I'm kidding, stupid. Why? I'm sure you got laid before. No.
Nope.
Are you a virgin? How old are you?
19.
That's right. I was 18 the first time I fucked.
Oh, you're only 19?
I'm not the youngest person here anymore.
How old are you?
20. I just turned 20 though.
Oh, Uncle Paul.
So you're a 19-year-old virgin. You ever kissed a girl?
No.
What?
Yeah.
Never.
Nope.
Not even like at 13 or something.
No.
What was the problem?
Well.
A little shy?
No, I'm not shy. Just, I'm fat and unattractive.
Holy shit.
You'd be surprised though, dude.
You got no self-confidence.
You got to use your personality because you got a personality, obviously. So you got to use that physically, I've never been a fucking complete charmer either. It's like I bat out of my league all the time.
Jim, that's exactly what me and Pat Duffy were telling him about in the back office. That you know your self-confidence, and you know how to be self-deprecating with confidence.
Did we ask for a hole?
No, but I like the fact.
Sorry,
I like the fact. Hold on, no. Lily raised a good point. As she was trying to boost him up, she went and look at that piece of shit over there on the third line. Now, if that sack of titted potatoes can get laid, who can? But it's all personality. You talk your way into pussy. I mean, women don't fuck me up because of how I look ever. It's rare that they, they tolerate my appearance because of from the neck up. So that's what you got to the angle you got to work, man.
I'll try that then.
You have a Jonah Hill thing going on.
I've been told that.
Yeah.
And he's very charismatic, and a lot of hot chicks like him.
See, he has charisma, one thing I don't have.
He's also in $1 Million movies.
Yeah.
So you've just
it was helpful, Sam.
What keeps you from maybe improving things that you don't think people will find attractive, like perhaps your weight? Perhaps
Laziness.
you could.
And cakes taste good.
Just laziness. But don't you understand that if maybe you dropped some pounds and stuff and started feeling better about yourself, that maybe other people would see more confident person and stuff?
It's kind of the self-loathing thing. I have these. I've tried that before, but it's just like in my head, it still doesn't matter. It's a very fucked up way of living my life, but.
It's what your low self. Just pick your mic up a little so you can hear it.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's what you tell yourself deep down, so you can continue acting out. It's like food's a brutal addiction. Food's a fucking hard one because you got to eat. But it's almost like, well, I'm not worth it. But the bottom line is, we all love to act out. It feels good. It's safe. So you tell yourself that's not going to make any difference, so you can continue fucking acting out. But you're not that big a dude. You're a little heavy, but you're not a fucking monster.
No, it's not even like you're a monster where you need to lose, a couple of 100 pounds or anything like that.
Yeah.
You just kind of lose some weight. What the fuck? That's such a weird thing.
He's one of those adorable fat kids.
Oh,
Thank
great.
you.
That means she would never fuck you.
Yeah.
That's a friend.
That's
a friend.
That's every girl I've ever talked to.
Every girl.
Here's what that means. That means that she would give you a kiss on the cheek lovingly while she was just burping up the cum of a stud.
Dude, how many girls through school and everything like that have you just been head over heels in love with?
About 6.
That just don't even fucking give a shit.
About 6. Almost every girl I knew in high school.
Yeah,
that
like any girl that would give you the time of day was to you like, oh my God, I would love to fucking, have a relationship with this girl. And then you just end up, heartbroken.
Thank you.
See, your pal Anthony can relate to that.
Thank you, Anthony.
It's horrible.
And thanks to Danny, he just handed me a pussy in a can.
Yes, the pussy in a can, which won't reject you.
Yes.
Doesn't care.
So wait,
how big you are.
You're the guy friend.
Basically.
And, like, you talk to them, right, and you kind of hold that. Like, do you look for every signal that they do? You're like, is this when she's going to let me know she likes me? Like,
yeah.
But meanwhile, it doesn't mean that at all.
No.
And you're the one they talk to about the broken relationships?
Yeah.
And the boyfriends and the lucky
then,
guys that are fucking them. And
yeah. Just
wow.
happened to me like a month ago.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, her and I were friends. We reconnect. We used to go to high school together. She moved to Staten Island, which is like, I live in Brooklyn, so that's like miles away and no way to get out there. And we reconnect through the love. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm too poor to go over the bridge.
Oh, real? Okay.
Yes.
Too poor for the Verrazano. Can't even argue that point in this day and age.
And we reconnect through Facebook, and we end up like going out and doing stuff a few times, and just like it's like random playing. We
so like what was it a date type thing or
kinda she took me to the hospital so she can get the morning after pill.
Holy shit! Wait. Was she looking to?
She didn't. She thought she got raped the night, like a few days before this.
Wow! Pick a winner.
I picked good ones.
She thought she was raped.
Yeah.
Why? What did she buy, an iPhone?
So she thinks she was raped.
She got drunk a few days before. Obviously, yes. Underage drinking. Go ahead for it, kids. But she wakes up and she her clothes were a mess and her hair's all around and she kind of feels funny,
Yeah, a little
where her cunt is.
Yeah.
So her friend takes her to the hospital to get checked out. And she doesn't want her parents to know this. I don't care if I'm outing this on the radio. I burned my bridges already.
You just can't say her name, that's all.
Yeah. Let's just call her Letitia for the radio.
Oh,
It's
really?
not her name, right?
No, definitely not. It's not even close to her name.
African-American girl?
No.
Okay, well, you picked a black name. That was odd.
It was just stuck in my head. I don't know why.
Okay.
Letitia?
I don't know.
Anyway.
Nah. And then she goes to the hospital. She gets checked out, and I wanted to hang out with her. She said, "Oh yeah, come to the city, meet me at my job, and we'll go out and do some stuff after I go to the hospital." I didn't know why she got in the hospital. Maybe like she got cut, maybe she got sick, maybe she had to get a checkup. And then we're walking to the hospital, and she says, "Oh yeah, I think I might be pregnant. I have to get the morning after pill. Someone may have raped me."
What's your answer to something like that?
You should have yelled,
It
"Lucky
wasn't
them."
me.
Yeah.
That would have really turned her off.
I would have, but we were in Harlem, so I was just trying to maintain composure and just keep walking.
Wow.
Yeah.
In Harlem, she might have been
Was she
raped.
a Columbia student?
No. She goes to school in the city, though.
But she lives uptown.
No, she lives in Staten Island.
Dude, that sounds like an easy lay.
Yeah. Not for me, because, well, like me, she's emotionally vapid and dead.
Those are the best kind.
Yeah, I know. I tried numerous times. And each time I was thinking I was getting closer and closer and closer. But then a week or two ago, I check on Facebook and it says, "Oh, her relationship status changed."
Uh-oh.
And Facebook is now the arbiter of doom for every lovelorn boy and girl in America.
Aww.
I check and I look at this douchebag who's her boyfriend now. And you ever see a person that you want to spit in their face just by looking at them?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was that guy. Basically,
Really?
everybody you meet. And he was just that guy, and it was just antagonizing me to no end. And I just...
How was he antagonizing you?
No, it was just internally. It was just like,
he built up this hatred for him,
like
not even knowing him.
She picked him over me, and it was just like that, bullshit teenage...
Good-looking guy or anything?
Not really.
No.
Had like that man beard, like, "Hey man, we're gonna make a difference," and he had all these causes on his Facebook. A real jack off.
He does
one of those man beard.
Guy has a beard. He's trying to change things. He sounds like a real pile of turds.
No, he just looked like a shitbag.
So, what you ought to do is this: you hit the gym a little bit. I know it sucks.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you'll feel better, man. Once you lose a few, you'll fucking feel like, wow, I'm doing something. You will feel so much more confident and better. Chicks respond. I'm telling you.
Yeah, I don't know how your laziness, like your laziness can't outweigh your misery.
Yeah. Well, sometimes I'd rather watch porn and play Madden than go to the gym.
We all would.
Yeah,
Yes.
who the fuck wouldn't?
No one likes the gym. No, gay men like the gym. No one who doesn't like dick likes the gym.
If the gym was a great place, there'd be lines out in front of the place. Like, holy shit, would this line move? I need to get into the gym. You walk in there, it's a few muscle heads and some fatties trying to lose some weight.
Yeah.
You got to, get in there. But I think that might change your
outlook on things.
On yourself. You seem a little down on yourself.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
You could lose a few pounds, and you would your confidence level would go up, and then you'd eventually go out, and you'd eventually have a girl tongue your bag, and you would look at things differently.
Or I could just get a van and go to the playground and have a little fun.
All right, so you don't try to be funny.
Yeah. No. Not that we dislike pedophile humor, but this is serious. We're trying
Okay,
to...
I'm sorry.
No, we're all about pederast jokes. We're trying to fix you here a little bit.
I know.
We're trying to help you, young man.
Yes.
Thank
The
you.
lovely Lily, who I just want to just point out, is a very honest girl, and she was telling you that you're like a cuddly teddy bear.
That's,
Thank you, Lily.
That's not...
You'd be surprised at how much girls don't mind extra weight.
Can you say that again? The mic is off.
You would be surprised at how much girls don't mind extra weight.
Yes, he would be.
No.
Yeah. I don't know about that. But...
Because it goes along with being tall. Like, the bigger they are, the more you feel like they can protect you.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Fuck. Never heard that.
The more they can
Great.
wrap around you.
The bigger you are, the bigger they can protect you.
Not that I'm like a chubby chaser or anything, but I'm just...
He's right here, Lily.
He's listening.
Yeah.
Chubby chaser. Yeah. So no dating, no kissing, no nothing. I can't fathom that you don't know what it feels like to kiss a girl. Have you fantasized about that? I mean, obviously you must have, but
yeah,
it's like a blind person trying to ask him, how do you see green? It's like, you can't imagine what it's like to have your dick in some chick's mouth.
They don't know what color is, blind people. They don't know what reds are.
No, of course not.
They just know, that's my foot. And the blare of horns as they stupidly step out onto 57th Street. This is what blind people know. It's hot, it's cold. I had to help a blind man across the street.
You did?
Recently, yeah. He's like, could somebody help me? And everybody just ignored him. And I went over and I'm like, yeah. And he goes, can I grab your arm? And I actually just walked him across the street.
Really?
Yeah.
Don't you put your elbow out and they grab onto your elbow?
I put out my elbow and I went, here, stupid. And he dragged it across.
What, are you blind?
Exactly.
Tell him that.
And I berated him. And I suggested...
just leave him in the middle. That's what you should have done. Pulled your elbow away in the middle of the intersection.
What do you fucking think? I went all the way across the street? I had to go somewhere and buy a picture frame.
Just put him there. Start walking on the double yellow and go, you okay now? Yeah, okay.
Exactly.
And then he'll just continue walking down the middle of the road.
Hey, use your radar like the rest of the fruit bats. Don't fucking pester me.
Help him right, like, maybe 1.5 feet in front of a wall. And just be like, okay.
And then turn my video camera on. And say, you gotta run, there's a car coming. Or no, a plate glass window.
Yeah, run.
In front of a bank. You have him run, like, into a bank window and then get arrested. And he fucking gets charged. Then you throw a gun on him, like, and then he gets charged with attempted bank robbery. And he's like, but I'm blind.
All because he just wanted a little help across the street.
1 minute I'm hanging upside down, pissing ammonia all over a cave floor. And the next minute I'm being put on trial. A man helped me. I don't know what happened. He told me to run fast. He told me there was a stampede of elephants chasing me. I've never seen an elephant.
Oh, wow. Look at the time. How quickly it's gone. And with this snow going... my goodness, I have to get back to Long Island.
I gotta say, it really did start snowing.
It did, but I know it's going to turn to rain before any accumulation.
Looks like rain!
Certainly looks like rain today. We heard, Ralph.
I think that we had a good... what's your name, your real name?
Matt.
Okay, I forgot. Matt, I think
Matt.
it was good to get to know Matt a little bit. And...
I use little tricks to remember people's names because I usually don't remember.
Boy, I bet you this one rhymes. Unless it's Matt in the hat.
I wasn't even thinking that one. I was thinking of, since he's got such low self-esteem, I'll just think of him as a doormat.
Oh, okay.
Like, you just wipe your feet on him, but Fat Matt might have worked too.
Oh, no, I was thinking because he likes to be, he likes to be shit on, so Scat Matt.
Scat Matt's a good one. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right, you're a good boy, Matt.
Thank you very much, Jimmy.
You enjoying your time on the Opie and Anthony program?
Yes, I've been here 2 days and I haven't died yet, so.
Yeah.
All right. One more doozy like that.
Yeah. I am comedic cancer.
No, you're not. You're all right.
A little. It's Pat Matt.
As soon as I get home, I'm getting a haircut. I was told to have this hair by Danny when I started my internship.
Really?
He told me not to cut it when I interviewed him.
Oh, of course. Danny sees gold.
Yeah.
He knows gold when he sees it.
I am on an intern roll.
It's Pat Matt.
Yeah.
That's fucking cool.
Yeah, he opens up on the show. That's always appreciated.
Sure.
Yeah. Well, I think things will get better for you. You're still a youngster.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Unless, you end up not changing anything.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you wind up shooting people.
Yeah.
You do seem the type.
Yes, you do.
Disgruntled.
Yep.
You have disgruntled written all over you.
Then you'll be has a gat Matt. Why don't you tough it up a little bit, Maybe gets a tat Matt. Oof. Ooh, boy. Ooh.
Swung and missed with that bat. Jim.
I know.
Happens.
Yeah.
If you want to feel better about yourself, just play that Twitchell thing again. Shut up.
Yeah. I'm fat mad. Yes, Twitchell's
horrible.
Awful.
Whatever we have been doing is brought to you by DirecTV.
Yes.
Call 888-961-DIRECT. You know something? Is it DirecTV? That's how you dial it?
It's Direct V.
Yeah, it's really Direct V.
That is the copy I was provided.
All right. So.
Direct V.
Well, if someone answers it and goes like,
Hello, who is this?
it's not them.
No.
Try the other version.
That you've dialed 1-800-SWINDLE ME. And you should bilk that burden out of their life savings.
From Nigeria? I'll send you my bank account number.
Fucking dopey old people.
Oh, they love fucking losing their money right at the end of the show.
Oh, robme.com.
Saved all their money. And you know, back in the day, they were probably all sharp. Get away from me, you swindler.
Yeah.
I've seen your kind. And he's flipping his zoot suit coin. And then what happens when they get old? You want to buy this fish head? How much? 100,000. Sold. Dummy.
Exactly. It's an Egyptian fish head.
Yes. Oh, my son would love it. Yeah, burden.
Oh. Really hard.
Yes, brought to you by, like I said, DirecTV. 888-961-DIRECT-TV. Give it a try. I got to drive home in the snow.
Is it? Oh, it's 11 o'clock.
I'm going to be careful.
My Borgata tickets have been on sale for an hour for my third and final show, January 18th, so hopefully you can make it.
January 18th at the Borgata
Hotel and Casino, Atlantic
Yes,
City.
Jimmy Norton. You play some cards, you laugh by seeing Jimmy, then you go out and you play some more cards.
I don't play cards.
No, I'm talking about I'm talking to listeners. After they see you, you know.
I get big laughs at the casino. I'll go play roulette, and then while it's going, I'll yell, "Come on, green," and the place cracks up.
But there is a green.
Oh, I thought it was only black and red.
No, there's one green.
There's two, isn't there? There's zero and double zero.
I thought.
There's two. I think it depends. I think it depends on. I think it depends on the wheel you're playing on.
Is there a yellow?
No.
That was what I meant to say. And I went with green. This is how bad that joke was. That's like pretending I fucked up poker and I said, yeah, give me 4 aces.
You're a dunce.
Today, I gotta say, I have really had a tough one.
Yeah.
A lot of bombs.
I understand. I had one of those last week. Wow.
It's
wonderful. It's wonderful when it's someone else, isn't it?
I gotta be honest, it's a lot more fun to watch.
Yes, than be the guy. Another fizzle. You feel all good. You start out your day with a pack of firecrackers, and all of them go. You don't get one out of the whole pack. These were wet.
This whole day feels like there's a surprise party, and I've just walked in naked and shitting.
All right, like I said, let's get out of here. Remember, Jimmy's Borgata tickets on sale an hour ago. So scoop them up. When is that? January 18th?
January 18th is the final one.
Yeah, at the Borgata.
And have a nice weekend. Thank you guys
everybody.
for coming up.
Thank you, fans and friends.
And thank you to the Russian girl.
Yes, very attractive
making out with Lillian.
Yeah, well, that's all right. She will eventually.
Happens.
If her boyfriend gets the internship, maybe she'll come back and mug it out with you.
Yeah, perish the thought she got an ounce of self-esteem.
Oh, wow.
What? Just saying.
What?
Maybe she had some self-esteem. She didn't want to fucking just make out willy-nilly with some chick she don't know.
On the right, but Lily's very hot. Why wouldn't she?
I don't know. Some girls don't dyke out like we would like.
Yeah. Folks are mad with them.
Fucking cock.
I'm really upset that we didn't get a same-sex kiss today.
Well,
Danny, come here.
Yeah.
I was going to suggest me and Sam, but all right.
Yeah, you and
Please,
Sam.
I would love to see that.
Sam's hair is pulled back kind of like a girl, like a ghetto chick.
It's too feminine.
If I misdescribed your hair, he'd be in trouble.
Yes.
Put it that way.
Yes.
It's just the way it is, but now it's pulled back.
You're a nappy-headed zilch.
Hey, Sam, do you think maybe there'll be a same-sex kiss tomorrow at 9 o'clock on the Sam and Dave special delivery show on the Saturday Night Virus starting at 9 o'clock Eastern?
I can't promise any same-sex kisses, but there will be a lot of jokes and a lot of hijinks on special
Dave's
delivery.
kissed Earl, so he's already got a black thing going
As
on.
I was saying, on special delivery with Sam and Dave tomorrow night at 9 p.m.
Wait, is that a new show?
Special delivery? Yeah.
What happened to Sam and Then?
Well, that's.
Oh,
It
boy.
was Dan and Sam.
Wow, that's soft spot.
No,
Why?
it's not
a tender area you
Why?
hit there.
Part of Dan and Sam is trying new things with Dave from Ron and Fez.
Sam and Dan had a falling out.
No, we didn't have a.
No, they did. They had a falling out.
Okay, we had a falling out.
Did you?
Yeah.
No.
Dan walked in on Sam sucking another man's cock, and was so upset because he had wanted his dick sucked for so long. Isn't it true? Come on, just.
All right,
What you and Nathaniel?
No, nothing happened. He's been doing comedy all the time, and we haven't really been.
So you kind of.
And I've been doing radio.
You kind of booked a show.
Yeah.
With Dave without kind of telling him. And
Well,
yeah.
He found out the night before his wedding because he got a Facebook invite.
Oh, that's nice.
From Dave's wife.
There you go.
So he knows.
Cool.
I'm sure he's real thrilled.
Wow.
Well, it's going to be a good show tomorrow night at 9 p.m. on this channel.
I'll have to tune in.
That's right. Listen to the Benedict Arnold and
Benedict Arnold?
Who the fuck is that?
I don't know.
Hey, Benedict Arnold.
Somebody who's got a really big dick.
My fucking microphone actually broke. It actually attempted suicide.
Your microphone has had it.
Holy shit! There is a witless, gaping asshole in the middle of my face. God, I fucking stink on ice.
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict
He used to go
Arnold.
around and just bend all of his friends' dicks and hurt them. He was a traitor.
And he would always trick him. He'd go, "Let me see your cock," and they'd go, "Why?" They'd go, "I want to show you something," and they would all fall for it. Except for John Hancock.
No.
He had his problems. Wow.
No.
Benedict Arnold.
Benedict Arnold. Remember that one.
Holy shit.
All right, let's get out of here then. Like I said, thank you. Have a good weekend, everybody, and
Yes.
We'll see you Moon Day, the day of the
We
moon.
also have.
You got me. Thank you. And have a good weekend later. 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 And have a good weekend later.